Pete Ridge Stadium, home of the Pell City Panthers, week number 3. A little bit cooler on this Friday afternoon, about to get into the Friday evening time. Will we see any showers? We had a little bit here about an hour ago at Pete Ridge Stadium, but looking at the radar not too long ago, I think we have a better shot of not getting rain than getting rain this evening. Might have just jinxed us for some storms. Who knows? Hey, Adam Stocks along with the coach, Jamie Curley, up here in the press box, along with a gaggle of a lot of other people. We got Tiffany Studdard, our video producer and director. We've got J.C. McLean on camera 1. We got Andrew Coffey on camera 2. Alan Rowan, David Birmingham doing our stats. Scott Elliott roving the sidelines. Actually, he's eating pizza behind us right now. He's supposed to be on the sidelines with the camera. And the Senator, Lance Bell. We'll check in with him here in just a second as well. But, Coach, we were talking a little bit before the cameras and the mics came on, and we saw Clay-Chalkville come on the field. They're out there practicing right now. If you're watching, you see on the right side of the screen. And, man, they have got some speed on this team again this year.
They definitely do. You know, I live there in the Trussville area, and I've known Coach Floyd for a while, and I went by Tuesday just to check them out after track practice. And, yeah, they're quick. They're very, very fast, and they know this offense, and this is what he's tried to run at Springville 2 years ago, and now he has some athletes and some speed that can do that. So they are definitely dangerous offensively and defensively.
Yeah, Aaron Fry, the quarterback for Clay-Chalkville, last week 16 of 20, 305 yards and 4 touchdowns, and a blowout win against Ramsey 62-7. Oh, by the way, Ramsey made the 5A state championship game last year, so it's not exactly like they went up against a pansy or anything. Beat Hueytown in week number 1, 28-7, but Aaron Fry, a very, very good quarterback, and the guy he really likes to throw it to, Jabari Staples, 9 receptions through these first 2 games, 260 yards and 5 touchdowns already through 2 games. So those two, we got to keep those two in check. You know, the old saying, you can't stop them, you can only hope to contain them, and that's going to be kind of the MO tonight, Coach. And a couple of things. One, we have got to first of all, we got to cut down on the penalties.
Definitely.
We play a game like we did last week against a 2A Coosa Christian against the defending state champions in Clay-Chalkville. Man, this game will be over by the time the first quarter is like that.
It will be.
So we got to cut down on those. But, we got to shorten the game. How do you shorten the game? Your run game has to be successful. You have to have long, sustained drives. And maybe we can get Clay-Chalkville to punt a couple of times, maybe 4 downs, turnover on downs. But we've got to keep that clock running. And, again, last week we had a really hard time getting that running game going, unlike week number 1 when we had basically 10 yards a rush. So the Panther offense, especially on the ground game, we've got to be able to step it up tonight.
Yeah, there's no doubt with a team that could put up 60 points on just about anybody, you're going to have to make sure that tonight your best defense is going to have to be a slow offense. So, yeah, run those plays. Even if we can do a 12, 13-play drive, even if we don't score as many points off of it, control the clock and keep their offense off the field as much as possible. And then when they are on, you've got to contain them, that thing of keeping them contained. Because if you let them get their speed, they're gone.
Yeah, this is a Clay-Chalkville team that's been good every time Pell City and Clay-Chalkville has met. This is the 17th meeting between these two teams. Pell City 2 wins, 14 losses, and one of those wins is a forfeit win. So there's only really one win that we've had on the field, and it was here at Pete Ridge Stadium back in 2007. Let's take a look at the graphic here, Tiffany. But back in 2007, it was great. Tommy Moss catching a touchdown, last play of the game to the end zone to our right, and the Panthers win that game 27-26 in 2007. That's the only victory Pell City has against Clay-Chalkville. Here's the stat of the night, and it's not pretty if you're a Panther fan. The last 6 meetings between Clay-Chalkville and Pell City, the average score, the Cougars 51, the Panthers 5.
That's not good.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's not good.
The stat of the night is not something that is braggadocious. But look, that's why you play the game, right? I mean, you never know. Last week's a prime example, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, you had a team last week that has 1/3 your account of the team, and they went toe-to-toe, and they came out early and did what they needed to do their first couple of drives, and that's what Pell City's going to have to do. They can't play too conservative. They've got to realize these guys are just high school kids, and you can come out and you can play football against anybody. So they've got to come out and punch them in the mouth rather than be timid and scared. They've got to come out aggressive.
A guy we'll be checking in with all night long, and he'll be talking to Coach Nick Gentry at the half. the Senator Lance Bell down on the sidelines, and the turf looking good. You don't have to worry about cutting the turf or anything like that. But Lance, I was saying, about an hour ago, we had a little bit of rain here. Has it dried off down there?
It's still got a little mist out here, Adam. It's still misting. Zero wind. Earlier we had a little wind coming in the rain. It's going to, I think, be off and on. As you were saying earlier, watching them warm up, unbelievable athletes. If you watched some college football last Saturday, you saw some former Clay-Chalkville players starting in the SEC. Unbelievable talent there to producing over there, and it's going to be we're going to go in our A game. No penalties, play clean. Hopefully the rain will stay away, and we can have a decent day.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Lance. We'll be checking with him as we go through the course of the game. And as I pull up the radar, there is nothing really super heavy around, but there's a lot of green on the radar, and pretty about a 50 chance of rain as we go through this Friday evening here. And Lance mentioned the players here. And I was just jotting some of them down that I could remember. You got Nico Collins, who's playing for the Houston, not Oilers, Texans now. Nico Collins went to Michigan after he left Clay-Chalkville, and I was looking up his stats in the NFL. 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns last year in the NFL. There's a guy who graduated from Clay-Chalkville. DJ Dale went to Alabama from Clay-Chalkville, then went to play with the Buffalo Bills. I had a cup of coffee in the NFL there. Ty Pigrome, a great player that we saw for several years. Went to Maryland. Jalen Mbakwe, the quarterback last year, who's now playing defensive back as a true freshman at Alabama. And then Quentin Dial went to Alabama and then 5 years in the NFL. And there are several others as well. But this is a Clay-Chalkville team that has really put out some athletes since, 98, 99, I think was the first year that the school opened, somewhere right around there. And 99, actually, they won. I think they won the state championship in their first year.
Well, they had started like a JV around 95, 96, and they played some 9th and 10th grade games, and they worked in. And Hal Riddle got there, I think, in 99, his first year, and they won a state championship with the old wing tee. But they won it because they had some good athletes even back then.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick timeout as you're watching the live stream. You see the quarterbacks and the centers exchanging, warming up here, and a lot of practice this week, especially on the offensive side, making sure everybody's lined up in the proper position and make sure nobody is moving before the ball is snapped. Matter of fact, they were even about 2 o'clock, I was out here setting up equipment, and the offense was out here, and they were practicing that specifically, making sure that they rectified those problems. We can't have those against the defending 6A state champion and team ranked number 3 in the state right now. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll check in with the Nick Gentry Show. Had lots to talk about. We look at some replays from that Coosa Christian game from last week, and we talk about Clay-Chalkville coming up tonight as well. Stick around. Coach's Show on the way here on the River Sports Network.
Gilreath Printing and Signs has been your go-to printing and sign company for the past 31 years. Here at GPS, we're capable of handling all your printing, sign, and graphic needs, no matter the size and scope. We offer in-house graphic design and have the most up-to-date digital printing equipment. Our goal is to help you communicate to your audience using our experience, creativity, and technology. Come by our office in downtown Pell City or call us at 205-884-7800. At Gilreath Printing and Signs, we will put your name on it.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent JP Daly, and along with helping you fully manage your risk, I also want to help you save some money in the process. Come by our office in Pell City and let us assist you with your insurance needs, and we'll do our best to help create some extra dollars. You can also give us a call at 205-525-5525, follow us on Facebook, visit our website, jpdalystatefarmagent.com.
This is Senator Lance Bell. I want to thank you for the opportunity to represent you in Montgomery. I am so excited about this time of year as we watch our cheerleaders, our football teams, and our band as they perform on the field. And parents, I'm not forgetting about you. That's what's great about Alabama. I'm Senator Lance Bell. Thank you for the privilege to serve you in Montgomery.
Since 1989, Metro Bank has continued to build on the philosophy of being friendly, caring bankers to everyone in the community, focusing on personal banking, business banking, loans, and more. And now more than ever, Metro Bank helps your money stay more safe and secure, featuring online banking, mobile banking, ATM deposits, all with a branch near you. Find out more. Click on metrobankpc.com. Metro Bank. Come home to us.
When a hometown girl with a love for t-shirts turns a dream into reality, the result is Small Town Blanks, Pell City's premier t-shirt shop. With our Small Town Blanks t-shirt brand and the highest quality fabrics, we can outfit our customers with the vibrant colors and endless custom options they desire. We offer traditional vinyl and direct-to-film along with our super comfy sublimation prints. We are proud to partner with local schools, organizations, and events to design their one-of-a-kind shirts.
Small Town Blanks made with hometown love.
Let Griffin Laser Engraving help you with all of your custom laser engraving needs, powder coating, and UV color printing. And Griffin Laser Engraving is your local authorized Yeti dealer, where you can find everything Yeti. Stop by our showroom on Highway 78 in Lincoln and see our great selection of Yeti products, Abaco sunglasses, custom trophies, awards, gift ideas, and more. Griffin Laser Engraving. We make it the way you want it.
I'm Ashley Green with the Ash Agency, an independent insurance agency in Cropwell. With over 20 years' experience in risk management, we are partners with the industry's top-rated companies, providing you with quality products, excellent service, and guaranteed value in home, auto, boat, recreational vehicles, small commercial, workers' compensation, and more. Call 205-900-2740 for your quote today, or visit theashagency.com, an independent insurance agency. Quotes don't cost a dime, just a little of your time.
Welcome into the Nick Gentry Show here on the River Sports Network. Adam Stocks along with the head football coach for our Pell City Panthers, Nick Gentry, and we'll talk about the big game coming up against the defending 6A state champion Clay-Chalkville Cougars coming up in just a couple of minutes. But, Coach, before we get to that game, let's talk about the 17-7 loss against Coosa Christian. And we were just talking off the air when we were talking to you at the half and at the end of the ball game. One of the things that you mentioned was we just, we came out flat. Even in practice, you saw, the team a little flat. And when we came out in the ball game, in the pregame, you said we were a little flat. Let's kind of break the week down for us, and then we'll get into the game itself.
It started off on Sunday. The 2A school playing a 6A school, you're expected to win that game. And, they took that to heart in a lot of ways that went the wrong direction. They were told all week how good they were, how good they did, this and that, and they were satisfied with the week prior. And you got to understand, Coosa's got multiple players on their team's got D1 offers. There's a lot of them guys that can come over here and start for us right now. Great football team, very physical, and in a nutshell, we didn't take it seriously from Sunday to Thursday. We came in Friday. There's a lot of playing around and stuff before the, pregame meal. And, after we got done with our pregame meal, just too many distractions, not focused on, at the task at hand. And, like I said, that's on me and the coaching staff. We should have locked them in and got them ready. You try to figure out your team. A lot of different teams, win championships a lot of different ways. Some of them can be loose and they can do things like that, and they can go out there when the ball snapped and play ball. But you got a lot of teams that need to be locked in, and we found out we're one of them teams that we got to stay focused. Starting on Sunday all the way through, or we don't have a chance. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If we lock in and we do what we did like we did week one. And even versus Vestavia, when we had adverse situations, learn how to play out of that and go into Pelham and win the game, and then come in there and just basically they beat us up. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's just it in a nutshell. They beat us up.
Yeah, I think it was going into the locker room at the half when you were talking to Lance, our sideline reporter. You said they just come out and punch us in the mouth. And they kept punching in the third and fourth quarter. And unfortunately, our kids didn't respond the proper way. But it's ironic because we were talking about this, I think, last week as far as what do you do in the locker room at the half? Do you teach them up? Do you holler and scream at them? And in this scenario, it was a good example as far as what was asked in the week before because we're behind at home against a 2A program. What was going on in the locker room that you can say here on the air?
There were some chewing out moments. We expect a lot of these kids. These kids have put in a lot of work in order to win games like this. And another thing, just like I said back in Vestavia, we've been down and we fought our way back and ended up going ahead in that game. But, it could have been the same way this past, Friday with, against Coosa. But our kids just, they get in these moments. They don't understand. It's one of my favorite Coach Saban quotes he says is, you got to hate losing more than you like winning. Our kids know how to lose more than they know how to win. And that's a problem right now because they got to hate to lose. They're so used to it. Our fans are used to it. The energy level just died in the stadium. But, that second half we came out is our offense couldn't get in rhythm the whole game. They didn't get a lot of tries to even get, a chance to do it. But we just couldn't get in rhythm. We couldn't get our game going on both sides of the ball. And like I said, they just kept punching away. And, I'm not going to sit here and say we just bow down. We fought. But it wasn't our style of physicality. We like to dominate, So that's basically what we worked on all week this week.
All right, let's take a look at some of the replays. We got some offense and some defense as we look at the screen on the other side of the camera. We're going to start off with the team and cheerleaders and the team coming out onto the field right here. And everybody's pumped up, ready to go at this point. What is there a certain order? Is it the captains that lead through the banner, or do you leave that up to the players?
I leave it up to the players. Just get lined up. Let's go play ball. I'm not worried about none of that. That's the thing. Everybody gets caught up in a lot of the pregame rituals or, the superstitions. It is what it is. I mean, you prepare all week for that moment. Just get up there and come on out there and get ready to play ball.
All right, let's look at some plays here. We look at the defensive side. We got a couple of Ethan Isbell tackles back-to-back. He was flying all over the field, especially in that first half.
This the one thing he struggled with last year. He played corner, moving to safety, and, listen, I've chewed him more than anybody out there as far as tackling ability. I was very close to moving him to receiver in the summertime because just worried a little bit about his tackling ability. And, these past 3 games, he's been the best tackler we've had on defense. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. He knows, I'll say it if he was here, but he would shy away from contact last year. Now he's sticking his face in there because he knows he can. He's a lot bigger, stronger, faster too. But, he's been playing a lot of great ball, especially coming from that third level. I mean, he gets down to 9 times 10 faster than some of the first level guys can get off and make a play. So as long as he continues to develop there, man, he's a big help. He's our quarterback on our defense. He gets everybody lined up in the back end. He's just an all-around great player.
Hey, Tiffany, can you go to that second Isbell, the second camera shot? You were talking about Ethan just getting his nose in there. This is a great example.
That's
right
it.
here.
You see him right here, where he used to, duck his head and close his eyes, and now he's trying to stick his face in there. So, this is a good job of filling this too, because if he don't come fit this, it could go.
Let's go. Now we look on the offensive side of the ball. Cash doing a really good job here, getting the first down, keeping the drive alive.
Yeah, this is his style of play. We talked about him before, coming from Piedmont. He's going to go stick his face down in there. He's not scared. He's a very smart player, knows where the sticks are, knew we needed first down and reached out. I wish he would have kept his feet. I think he could have went for more, if he would have fought and, worked his feet a little bit more. But he reached out and got the first down.
We got the touchdown pass. We got Jenkins to Gossett right here. Great pass, great catch and run.
That's it. Brody's probably one of the most athletic kids on our team. Can do a lot of things, and that's the thing. He's our punter. He's a backup quarterback. But he really stepped up at that receiver spot. We wanted to throw the ball a lot more. Our run game sets up a lot of that, and we just couldn't get in rhythm, whether it be penalties or somebody going down with cramps. that we had to stop, our momentum of what we wanted to do.
Yeah, and I got those two things on to talk about. Let's talk a little bit about them while we're here. The penalties, man, especially the motion calls against the offense. It just seemed to I don't know how many yards we had penalties on offense, but I know there were a lot.
There was a lot, and it's frustrating because you walk through it, you practice it, you watch it, you walk through it, you practice it, you watch it. You do that for 4 days straight, and then you go out there and you can't even get lined up. That just goes to tell you where our focus was. If we've done it all week, you watched it, and, we walked through it again. We walked through it on game day. We probably have more walkthroughs this week than any week. But, it's just frustrating, and that's the thing. We got to evaluate ourselves as coaches. What are we not doing to get them ready to be ready in that situation?
And then let's talk about the cramps. That the game has changed. I've been calling ball almost a quarter of a century at Pell City High School, and gone are the days of where you get the cramp, you drag yourself off the field.
Right.
Those are done. It was a pride thing. Now it's if you get a cramp, you kind of, it's not too long. I think we're not too far off when you get a cramp and both teams kneel on the field to have some sympathy. I'm not a fan of laying on the field in cramps, if you can't tell. And I think there was some strategy maybe. You don't have to say anything, but every time we had some momentum.
But you know what? They played the game well. They were more physical. There is the thing that frustrated me is because it kind of took our rhythm quite a few times. We would get something going, or something would happen as far as a penalty, and then we'll strike, and then all of a sudden we get a cramp. Where we wanted to go fast and things like that. But got to give them credit. I mean, they knew how to play the game. That just goes to show you how good a shape we're in. We played 36 guys. That's how many guys we played. They got 36 on their team. They probably played about 27 to 28 of theirs. So we had a few more extra guys, but it wasn't enough to make a difference. And we were in better shape, obviously, but they were more physical. They didn't stop. So if we can get that same type of mentality where we're at as far as our physicality and our schematics that we have offense and defensively, and get that mental toughness like they had, man, that's what makes a team dangerous.
Let's look at one more before we have to hit a timeout. This one here, the pass interference that was called against the Pell City Panthers, the end zone to the left. We'll watch this on both camera shots that we have too.
Yeah, this one was frustrating because, where the ball's thrown, I don't understand, how this referee doesn't call it, but the one in the middle does, it's just things like that is momentum killers. That's just great coverage to me. They're both hand fighting. They're both getting after it. There wasn't no holding. There wasn't no, pulling down, nothing like that. That's a frustrating thing to not have that, go our way.
On an instance like that, I'm guessing you're chewing on the ref. Do you have the ability to talk to the white hat? Can you call him over? I mean, that was again, watching the replay, the ref was literally about 5 yards away. He doesn't throw the flag. The one 25 yards away throws the flag.
Right, and that's the thing. The other refs comes running down the sideline, and he tells me as he's running by, it was a bad call. I mean,
go back to that shot again, Tiffany, if you will. Pause it when we can see is it this one? It might be the wide one. This is it. All right, stop right here, right there. You see the referee on the C in Pell City?
Yes.
That's the one that calls the penalty.
That's it.
The one, keep going here, the one right there on the sideline, no penalty.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, I don't understand how that guy over there could make the call, but it happened. We got to play through it.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a timeout here, quick timeout. When we come back, we'll look at some more film from the game last week against Coosa Christian. Obviously, we'll talk about the big game coming up against the defending 6A state champion Clay-Chalkville Cougars. It is the Nick Gentry Show here on the River Sports Network.
Great food and great variety. It's City Market Grill and Buffet in Pell City. A great selection of meats, fish, vegetables, desserts, and the largest salad bar in the county. And of course, it's all you can eat. The City Market Grill and Buffet in the Walmart Shopping Center in Pell City. Check out their Facebook page for times and prices. City Market Grill and Buffet.
Hi, I'm Adam Vandiver, financial advisor and owner of Logan Martin Wealth Management. As a financial advisor, I specialize in helping my clients achieve their investment and retirement goals. I educate my clients on not only how to invest, but why. I have many solutions that can help you achieve these goals. All it takes is having a goal-oriented conversation to find what solutions are most suitable for you and in your best interest. Call 533-0388 or visit LoganMartinWealthManagement.com. Grow the life you want with Logan Martin Wealth Management.
Looking for a little more comfort in your life? Don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. And at Allen Service Company, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems. Turn to the experts at Allen Service Company, where financing is available, subject to credit approval. Call 205-338-2311, 205-338-2311, or visit online at allenservicecompany.com.
Sunbreakers Glass Tinting is now open. Located off I-20 at the corner of Highway 78 and Seddon Road in Riverside. As a Lumar Formula One dealer, we are happy to provide the finest materials in window tinting. Our seasoned and experienced installers are here to guarantee your complete satisfaction. And we offer a manufacturer lifetime warranty on window film and labor. For more, visit sunbreakersglasstinting.com, your #1 choice in glass tinting.
Let AV Pro take care of all your smart home needs. At AV Pro, we specialize in creating personalized options to easily and comfortably control your home. Whether you're wanting a movie room to watch the big game or a whole home audio system that fills the inside and outside of your home with your favorite music. At AV Pro, our expert team will ensure that every device works together seamlessly and controlled at your fingertips. Call or come by our showroom for more info.
State Representative Randy Wood wants to give a big shout out to everybody that makes high school football so much fun. The players, the cheerleaders, the band, the coaches, the moms and dads, and the fans in the stands. And he's been working hard for the people of District 36 in Montgomery since 2002. And that includes Pell City, Lincoln, Sachs, Oxford, and Anniston. Longtime business owner, Alabama National Guard member, it's State Representative Randy Wood.
This is Carson Prince from Pell City Auto Plus. I'm the best salesman on TikTok and Facebook. We're located on the corner of Cogswell Avenue and Trust Ferry Road. We offer affordable pre-owned used car and in-house financing for all credit histories. We are family-owned and family-run business. If you're in the market for an affordable used car, come over and see us at Pell City Auto Plus, where we always have a pot of coffee ready.
Welcome back to the Coach Nick Gentry Show here on the River Sports Network. Adam Stocks along with the head football coach for our Pell City Panthers, Nick Gentry. We're looking back at some of the plays from the 17-7 loss in week number 2 against Coosa Christian. We'll talk about the Clay-Chalkville Cougars, the defending state champions in 6A, coming to Pete Rich Stadium here in just a bit. But let's take a look at some more highlights from that Pell City Coosa Christian game. Going to go on the defensive side of the ball here. Jordan Perry has a nice play on defense. Break this one down, if you will.
Yeah, this is just a good job of him. You know, we're trying to keep the edge. You know, guy over jumps him. You know, we tell them all the time, you got to be careful. You know, if you feel any typing, you know, basically getting hung up by that guy inside hand, and you got to fight back out somehow. But he did a good job of slipping it and flattening out right here. He just got to get his head across and drive through it. You know, that could have probably been a no gain, which it was a half yard, but we don't want him to gain anything.
Good hit right there. Good hard tackle. All right, next one we go to the offensive side of the ball. This is one of Prope's catches last Friday night right here.
Yeah, same thing right here. We talk about it all the time. The kid knows how to show up. He makes the plays that we need the most. You know, we need to get him more involved and be more consistent of trying to get him the ball early on. But it seems like every time there's a clutch situation, he's going to be the guy that's going to make it happen.
Yeah, we've got a really good catch by him coming up in just a couple of minutes. Isaiah Smith, I want to show this one here. Isaiah, a hard run, not a big kid at all, but a hard run here by 31.
A hard run. This is where, you know, I think it's kind of let him know, man, I can go, I can play with it. I got to run physical too. Obviously he's fast and he can explode, but this is just a good job of just fighting. This thing that got me excited on the sideline. I just wish our offense and players would feed off of that. That's exciting. A guy that size that's sitting here fighting and basically almost gains 4 yards after contact. I mean, that's what you do. That's how you win ball games.
What was the biggest difference between game one, where Isaiah had 180 yards, and game two, where he struggled to find some yards?
I think it's just the rhythm all the way around. I don't think our O-line was doing a good enough job of doing their responsibilities. Our quarterback wasn't making the right reads. We wasn't getting lined up fast enough. There was no sense of urgency getting lined up. You can see our receivers and, even – I'm not just going to call that group out, but you'll see them on film and they'll get the signal and then they take forever. That's just not what we've been doing the past couple of weeks. We got to get back with the sense of urgency and getting lined up and going to, play football. Stop worrying about everything. You know what your job is. You know what you're supposed to do it 100%.
All right, so we had that Isaiah Smith hard run. Then here comes the heavy body. You put DJ Burgess in here. We got back-to-back runs right here.
Yeah, here it is again. Big boy. It's hard because we need him on defense. You want him to carry it 20 times, 25 times, a game. That'll wear defense out. Just that big body alone. But he did a great job of coming in when we needed it and really sticking his foot in the ground and going to get us yards and pounding it.
Yeah, right here. And this is kind of when a little momentum going,
right.
And then we got the cramp going down. And,
That's
and,
it.
Like you said, the rhythm, it just
took us out of it, Our offensive line and stuff, they got to do a good job of sustaining them blocks. Go find work. Don't just stand around looking and watching the game. Go play the game. That we talk about that all the time with the coaches too. Stop watching the game, coach it. We just got to get better at it.
Next one, I think we've got another Burgess run. It's a fourth down run that he gets the first down on.
Yeah, same thing. We needed it, going for it. And
yeah.
O-line did a good job right here of watching it. But you can see right here on film, just go find work, keep blocking, don't look at it. He's going to keep running. What we need to do is go, sustain our blocks or go find work and go block somebody.
All right, defensive side of the ball. I think we got Perry with a tackle for a loss right here.
Yeah, this is that one where he slips inside.
Yep, sorry. Got him out of order. We got Burgess next. Is that who we got next?
Oh, this is the one.
Okay, this is it.
This is a good job. This is where we struggled a little bit last year, squeezing for the quarterback, because he's got that back door. It's still his gap. The running back comes in it, but he did a good job of feathering, squeezing square and going off and making the play.
Okay. Let's see what we got next. I'm going to go off of Tiffany's lead. If you'll throw the next one on there, try to get my list going. There we go. That was the fourth down run. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, this just will, same thing, just understanding where you are, what we need.
Now, this is the one where they said we didn't get the first down.
That's the one.
Right.
The other one, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. This is the one that bothers me.
Right, yeah.
This is the one that bothers me.
Yeah.
Because, the one guy was running off, I think it was the 16. The other guy spots it on the 17.
And you see him reaching the ball right there.
Right.
It's about the 16 3/4.
So our sideline guy was running basically to push it on the 16, which would have gave us the first. The other guy had it spotted on 17. So, I mean, I was a little confused with that. I didn't know what was going on. This guy is the one on our sideline that can see it better because it happened on our sideline. But he went off the other side, sideline judge. So, I mean, what can we do?
Yeah. All right, next one. I think we've got this really good catch by Probst hanging on after a hard hit right here.
This is what we talked about earlier. Just clutch, man. It's a dangerous ball right here as far as Caleb, but Coach Albert's been working these drills with him, especially this week. We got him a mat and just throwing it up and letting them fall. You'll be surprised how many people don't know how to fall. That's the reason why they won't go up and get the ball.
How do you fall?
It's just naturally letting your body fall, man. You know how to catch yourself where you ain't really using, a lot of your arm and stuff. You got to use more of your butt and, your hips and basically that lower back. There's things ways to turn and, based off where the ball is and the position you're in. Coach Albert does a really good job with them receivers. Like I said, we got a mat for them to fall on. It ain't the biggest mat, it's still hard, but it kind of gives them a little cushion. But they got to go up and go get the ball, man.
And then at the end of the game, you and Coach O'Brien, the head football coach for Coosa Christian, you guys gathered. There's you and you're both speaking to teams as you're together. What are you saying right here?
I mean, Coach, Brian gave a speech and just talked about how, we did and then where we could go, just trust the process. I've been around him a long time and, I knew him at Jacksonville State. So, we kind of got the same styles as far as how we, do our teams physically. But, just getting a prayer in, man. We play football, we go hard on Fridays, but when it's all said and done, we got to give God all the glory, and, that's kind of what we did right there.
Yep, and the last shot we got right here, I think, are the players gathered in front of the student section with the cheerleaders, and win or lose, it's always good to see this video. Tiffany makes the face. Maybe we don't. You might have to take our word for it that they gathered there in front of the student section, which went back over to the right side, by the way, with the band and everything. But let's do this. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, we will talk about Clay-Chalkville coming into Pete Rich Stadium. If you're watching the Coach's Show on Thursday evening when we drop it, here it is right there. Thank you, Tiffany. I love that site right there. Win or lose, it's good to see. They're still kids in high school.
That's it. And our student section, they're getting a lot better. They're, but they're so involved that, they're there and they're cheering us on. So, especially, and same thing with our band, they're there, they're playing. So we're going to go show that respect every time.
All right, stick around. We got the third and final segment coming up here. Again, if you're watching on Thursday evening, we appreciate you checking it out. That's when we drop the Coach's Show. If you're watching during the pregame on Friday, kickoff coming up at 7 o'clock here on the River Sports Network.
Since 1903, the name Union State has represented a commitment to reliable service for generations of valued customers. And with over 150 years of combined experience, our staff at Union State Insurance looks forward to serving you and your family for generations to come with superior value and friendly service. Call me, Drew Alexander, at Union State Insurance, 205-884-1670, or on Facebook, Union State Insurance.
I spy with my little eye my arms are getting closer.
And if that's the case, look at Vision First.
Yes, Vision First is always first on my list. They're physician-owned and operated.
Whether it's eye exams, eye emergencies, or LASIK surgery, their focus is on your focus, not their balance sheet.
Vision First puts your vision first by being a VSP Premier Partner, which means bigger discounts.
Go to visionfirsteyecenter.com and request an appointment.
Vision First.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Contact Bart Perry for an auto quote today.
Kilgrove Funeral Home, since 1908, providing families with exceptional, compassionate care, where they believe that funerals and memorial services should be as unique as the individuals they honor. From traditional services to the celebration of life, pre-planning services, add a very personal touch with the life story, and so much more. See Mitch Bartee and the staff at Kilgrove Funeral Home or call 205-338-3341. Dixie Sod Farm is a family business in Pell City that specializes in producing high-quality sod. Emerald Zoysia, Meyer Zoysia, and Tifton Bermuda. And our sod is harvested fresh in order to ensure a quality, healthy product. And at Dixie Sod Farm, we welcome orders of all sizes, whether it's one piece or a truckload. And ask about special delivery rates. Or find Dixie Sod Farm on Facebook, making Alabama beautiful for 3 generations. The Food Barn in Raglan offers the best in good old-fashioned hometown service when you're shopping for groceries, plus the latest ways to get great food specials your way. Click on RaglanFoodBarn.com, follow the Food Barn on Facebook, and listen to the River for weekly specials.
Where you can get everything you need from down on the farm and it won't cost you a leg or an arm.
And they're open 7 days a week. For the best cuts on quality meats, great service, and great prices, it's the Food Barn in Raglan.
The men and women of the Pell City Police Department strive for excellence. We are better trained, more equipped, and ready to protect our community. With several specialized units, extensive training opportunities, the highest top-out pay in the region, and exceptional benefits, Pell City Police is where you will be supported, earn better pay, and use your skills to protect and serve one of the best communities in the country. Join the Pell City Police Department. Find more online at pellcity.com.
Welcome back to the Nick Gentry Show here on the River Sports Network. Adam Stocks along with Nick Gentry, the head football coach for our Pell City Panthers, as we get ready for the trifecta, the third game of the season, third game at home at Pete Ridge Stadium for the Panthers. Taking on Clay-Chalkville, we hit the road a little bit, next week we hit the road. And region game tonight, Coach. Not only a region game, but, man, the defending 6A state champions. And, again, they are absolutely loaded. Give us an overview of Clay-Chalkville offensively, which is going to look a little different. We were talking during a break. Mbakwe, who was a fantastic athletic talent at Clay-Chalkville last year, played QB. Now he's playing on Saturdays in Tuscaloosa. He played this past Saturday. But offensively, what are we going to see out of these guys?
They're a lot more open and spread it out. They could, anybody could. And that's the thing I found out, they quarterback run game, I don't know if they'll do a lot of that like they did with Mbakwe. I found out this year that, they pulled that out versus us. They didn't want to, but they thought they had to get him going in order, to be successful. And obviously that it shocked us, very fast. It shocked me because I didn't know how fast the kid was. But, they're a little bit more spread out. They do run the ball. They got great running backs. They got two. They got the kid that came over from Pinson also. So they got two great running backs that can run it. We got to worry about them too. But on the outside, they got a lot of quick, twitch receivers that can fly. It's hard to replace what they had. Mario Craver and Mbakwe, and even the big kids up front that they had up front. That was a really good looking team.
Yeah.
They shocked me last year, but they're just as explosive this year when they want to be. I think it's a little bit younger team, but they got all the pieces. I mean, that area. I went and did a study. That area puts out more NFL players than anywhere in the state of Alabama, including Mobile. So there's a lot of talent in that area. They're always going to be loaded no matter what.
You mentioned offensive lineman. They had a big lineman went to, Oregon, I think? Yeah, big old cat, and he was just massive. When he came out on the field last year, I was like, holy tamale.
Oh, yeah.
That guy is ready for Saturdays now. Defensively, what are we going to see out of Clay-Chalkville?
Defensively, that's one thing. They move a lot more. They slant and twist up front a lot. They'll show three-man front and bring the fourth guy from somewhere, and they got what we call a buck linebacker. I called it a jack last year, kind of what a Jordan Perry is that can, go. Their secondary is probably, the most inexperienced of that group, but they're still really good. They can still, play. But, we practiced hard this week. We went bang. I told you that before we started the show. This is the best week we've had since I've been here. We're going to go in ready to play.
Let's get into the practice this week a little bit. What did you guys do? You talked about coming in Sunday, and you guys went straight at it. Practices, the coaches were intense, the players were intense. Break down the week of practice for us so far.
Sunday was for 45 minutes straight. It was just straight mano-a-mano. We're going to be physical. That's one thing. Nothing like last Friday is going to happen again this season. We're going to get all that fixed. But, and we were trying to be physical, but at the same time teach fundamentals to eliminate some of the holding penalties, things like that, as we're trying to basically put it all together, which is hard. It takes a lot of reps. Some people say it takes 10,000 reps to master an art. So not a lot of these kids have got 10,000 reps yet of trying to perfect it. It was a lot of coaching, fundamentals, but it was a physical practice, probably by far the most physical that you can have with these kids without going overboard. It was some Paul Bear Bryant type days in there. They loved it. Our coaches loved it. I think it brought the intensity, but it also showed me these kids really want it. They know they slacked last week. They were satisfied. They were comfortable, with what they did the week before. But they're going to come in ready. They're fired up right now. That's one thing I'll say.
Well, as we record this again, recording it on Thursdays, there's about a 50% chance of rain kickoff time on Friday at 7 o'clock. How does that alter the game plan for you offensively and defensively?
It could a lot. We do a lot of play action things like that, but it's the same thing, getting them prepared. And, we got coolers full of wet balls, we got a cooler full of water, and we wet them up, and we get receivers the wet balls thrown at them and everything, just constantly wetting them, to get ready for them type situations. But, any type of rain game is going to lead to a little bit more running the ball, to be safe, or quick perimeter type throws. I don't care. You see it all the time. Everybody does the same thing. It'll shock me if they come out and try to throw 60 times, if it's raining, especially with the two backs they got. It's the same thing with us. It might be a heavy dose of Burgess. We just don't know. We try to plan it out. I'm watching the radar every 2 hours. James Spann, I'm all on him every couple of hours, just trying to figure out what's going to happen on Friday to have our kids prepared.
All right, Coach, as we depart here, any final words for the fans, everybody out there?
You just come on out again. I mean, this is our chance to, make history and prove ourselves. We got the team to do it. We just got to go out there and play and make this game very interesting. If we can take it into the fourth quarter, I like our chances.
All right, again, thanks for everybody checking out the Coaches Show here with Coach Nick Gentry. And if you're watching on Thursday evening, we appreciate you checking us out. If you're watching during the pregame, stick around. Kickoff is coming up. Thanks to the coach for joining us as always. Tiffany running our stuff behind the cameras. I'm Adam Stock. Stick around on the River Sports Network.
There's a lot to think about this time of year. There's back-to-school lists, annual appointments, work meetings, and weekly agendas. You might even have a list of to-do lists that you need to do. Now you can get more done with Hargray's fast and reliable internet. Enjoy 300 meg internet with unlimited data for just $39.95 per month for 12 months. Call Hargray at 844-246-2932 today. Get more done with Hargray's fast and reliable internet.
With WinSouth Credit Union's digital banking, your money moves as much as you do. So you can save money, send money, and spend money wherever you are. And WinSouth Digital Banking is completely free. So you can use your money for adventures. It only takes 5 minutes to sign up today. Visit winsouthcu.com to get started.
Hey y'all, I'm Lauren from Lular's Boutique in Pell City. Stop by and see our wide variety of trendy fashions from casual and chic to fun and flirty for all shapes and sizes. We also have a great selection of jewelry, accessories, and gift ideas, and we are located on the corner of Highway 78 and Trust Ferry Road. Like us on Facebook for our hours, sales, and new arrivals. Lular's Boutique, where we have something for every woman in mind.
Hi, I'm Ashley Vandiver. Whether you're thinking of buying your first home or your forever home, 360 Lending can put you in the home of your dreams. With our wholesale rates, amazing processing team, and variety of mortgage products, we can help your dream become your reality. I am more than just your hometown mortgage lender. I'm your neighbor dedicated to making our community stronger one mortgage at a time. Call me today and let's see how we can help you achieve your American dream. Right here in Pell City. Go Panthers!
THM Electrical and Maintenance Services is the call you need to make for all of your electrical needs, residential or commercial. And with over 22 years of experience, there's no job we can't handle because we take great pride in providing home and business owners with high-quality electrical services. We show up when we promise. We're also an authorized Generac generator dealer. Click on thmelectrical.com or on Facebook, THM Electrical.
For over 120 years, Union State Bank has been more than just a bank. We're part of your community. We believe in the power of a hometown connection, where you're not just another account, but a neighbor and a friend. From savings and checking accounts to personal and business loans, we offer a range of services tailored to your needs, helping dreams take flight, one deposit, one loan, and one relationship at a time. Union State Bank, rooted in tradition, growing with our community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here comes the Pell City High School Marching Band of Gold into Pete Rich Stadium. Yes, they're going by the old band and student section right there on the left-hand side. The old stand-up, if you can't see, you can see a little bit of the yellow lettering with the black block outline there in that middle left part of the screen. A couple of students there. Here comes the band. Let's kind of watch them come in a little bit here. So the band and the cheerleaders getting ready to take their seat. As we've got, you see on the screen, 22 minutes away from kickoff between the Pell City Panthers and the defending 6A state champion Clay-Chalkville Cougars. And we were talking a little bit before the coaches show came on. And Coach, a couple of things many things, good things have to happen for Pell City tonight. But some of the key things, the penalties. Last week we saw so many false starts and motion before the snap on the offensive side of the ball for the Panthers. We can't have that against a team of Clay-Chalkville's caliber.
No doubt. That's just a team when you're playing somebody like this, you have to play really a perfect game to stay in it, because they're talented, they're bigger, they're going to be faster, they're very well coached. I know Stuart Floyd there very well, and he's going to do a good job with them with the fundamentals. So yeah, you can't let yourself beat Clay. Clay has to do that, and they're going to do everything they can anyway. So you got to eliminate those things.
Yeah, that's one of the things. The run game. You look at the difference. That all week long, this past week and this weekend, as I saw people at Lakeside Park in Pell City. They were asking, what happened between the win against Pelham when everything went right, especially the running game. We had Isaiah running for 180 yards, and we were averaging about 10 yards a rush as a team. And then in comes 2A Coosa Christian, which a lot of people were thinking, here we'll take care of business and we'll go against Clay-Chalkville 2-0. And hello, sitting at 1-1 after Coosa Christian comes in here and puts a 17-7 spot up on the scoreboard and goes home up off a 7:59. A good drive home for them last Friday, and not a good week for practice-wise for the Panthers. But again, one of the keys, Pell City has to control the ball on offense, and mainly with the running game and keeping that clock running. You hear it all the time. We have to shorten the game.
Yeah, with Clay-Chalkville, they score big, they score quickly. I mean, like I said, they can put up 60 points on about anybody. So you have to keep them off the field as much as you can. So your offense has to be, and I guarantee this week they put together, the 3 yards in a cloud of dust, 4 yards per play. If they get a big one, great, take advantage of it. But you just got to try to control the ground game. Short, quick passes, keep the linebackers from getting in too quickly. So, yeah, I'm sure they've got their hands full looking at their defense and how quick they are. They're going to run a 3-4 defense for Clay tonight. That means you're going to have 4 linebackers that can get outside very quickly. And again, Pell City still has to do what they're coached and trained to do. You can't play somebody else, something different. You've got to do your thing, which you've worked on since July. Stick to your knitting and do what you've been trained to do.
You mentioned Coach Stuart Floyd, the first-year head coach at Clay-Chalkville. He is sitting with a 2-0 record. Head coach one other time in his career at Mortimer Jordan back in 2021. Other than that, the assistant coach rankings. You look at Clay-Chalkville getting to 2-0. They beat Hueytown 28-7 in week number 1. And then last week they put a shellacking on Ramsey, winning that game 62-7. And by the way, Ramsey is the 5A state runner-up from last year. So not a cupcake by any means. And if you're watching on the live stream, I want to say hello to everybody listening on the radio and the app. If you're watching on the live stream, we're taking a look at the 6A Region 6. And, Coach, tonight is when the whole state goes basically into region play. And we take a look, Pell City hosting Clay-Chalkville. You see what Clay-Chalkville did last week, that win against Ramsey, 62-7. The Huffman Vikings, how about Huffman scoring some points?
I know, that's awesome.
Yeah, now Huffman, if you remember, they scored 0 points in 10 games last year. 0. And they beat Columbia 52-14. Now Columbia, if I remember right, they haven't won a football game in like 4 or 5 years.
That long?
Yeah, it's a
goodness.
long time. So Huffman picks up that win last week. They're at Pinson Valley tonight. Speaking of Pinson Valley, you see where they lost to Gardendale 42-16. A big loss there. You got Mountain Brook at Hueytown tonight. And Mountain Brook played Parker last week. They lost 30-16 to the Thundering Herd. Oxford at Shades Valley. Of course, Oxford and Moody squaring off last week, and that was a good ball game with Oxford winning that 24-21. And again, Pell City here taking on Clay-Chalkville after that 17-7 loss against Coosa Christian. So that's where Region 6 is in play. Most of the state is in region play. There are some games that are not in region play, and one of those, Mountain Brook, you see there at Hueytown. That is not a region game right there. So that's how it went last week. But Clay-Chalkville, I mean, this is a team that's year in, year out, man. They're good. 4-time state champion. They won it in 99, 2014, 2021, and they won it last year, the defending state champs. And I don't know if you got a chance to see Mbakwe, the quarterback last year for Clay-Chalkville. Jalen Mbakwe, just a 5-star phenomenal athlete. And every time he touched the ball, which at quarterback you do every play, it could go could go for 6, and it basically did last year against Pell City. But now he's starting defensive back for Alabama. Well, I don't know if he's starting, but he's playing DB for Alabama. So he's gone. And if you remember, also Shaq McRoy, big offensive lineman, 6'9", 360. He graduated. He is on the West Coast in Oregon. What's Oregon? Part of the ACC? I can't keep up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're part of the Canadian League now. Who knows?
I don't know. But you got those big players are gone. But still, they've got plenty of other players. And I know you watched them practice a little bit. What did they look like at practice?
Yeah, like I said, living close to them, I drove by just because I know Coach Floyd well. And they're just fast. I mean, they look big. They've got some good size. Even their big guys move quickly. Now, the thing that Pell City can take advantage of is some of their bigger guys are quick, but they don't get really low. So that was something that Stewart said that they got to work on. They really got to work on that. So if they can kind of strike some of their weaknesses, get a little luck, maybe get a fumble, get some turnover, maybe Clay can, shoot themselves in the foot with some penalties like that. And Pell City can stay in this game. Again, anybody can play anybody on a single night. And if I was in there with Coach, it's one of those things, 9 out of 10 times Clay's probably going to beat you. But, hey, this might be that 1 out of 10 night where things just roll your way and you get the bounce.
All right, it is, you see, about 15 and a half minutes away from kickoff here, the JROTC from Pell City. You see them on the bottom right part of your screen. You got the cheerleaders getting ready with a banner. You got the color guard out there, so before too long, we're going to have our Panthers running through that banner. Let's take a quick timeout. We want to make sure we get all the pregame festivities, the national anthem by the Pell City Marching Band of Gold, and all that good stuff. Stick around. Panther football here on the River Sports Network.
Hello everyone, this is Elena Weems with ERA King Real Estate. I'm an active member of the community and I absolutely love what I do. It would be my pleasure to assist you. Find me at elenaweems.com for additional contact information, buying and selling tips, and virtual tours of featured properties. So remember, for all your real estate dreams, it's Elena Weems at ERA King. I make it happen, you make it home. elenaweems.com.
It's game day, and from all of us at Bucks Island,
from the Loft Tackle Store,
from the team in service,
from the team in parts,
from the sales team,
from the Bucks Island family, good luck and go get them, boys.
Treating our customers the way we want to be treated since 1948. BucksIsland.com or call 1-800-I'm-READY. Let our team help you win on the water.
Sense Collision, providing great customer service and high-quality repairs from minor fender benders to full restorations. And Sense Collision accepts all insurance companies. Located at the Crossroads in Moody next to Forever Memories Monument Company. Get the job done right. Give Riker a call today at 205-640-6234. Sense Collision in Moody. It just makes sense.
Jefferson State is the best choice for my education. You can get a jump start on college by completing college credit while still in high school.
Or get an associate degree in one of Jeff State's high-demand career programs and start earning great pay right away.
How about saving thousands in tuition by starting at Jefferson State, then transferring to a 4-year university? And with online classes and 4 convenient campuses, I can earn a degree around my schedule.
Find your place at Jefferson State. Registration going on now.
Let AV Pro take care of all your smart home needs. At AV Pro, we specialize in creating personalized options to easily and comfortably control your home. Whether you're wanting a movie room to watch the big game or a whole home audio system that fills the inside and outside of your home with your favorite music. At AV Pro, our expert team will ensure that every device works together seamlessly and controlled at your fingertips. Call or come by our showroom for more info.
If you want great food and a family-friendly atmosphere, then get the Jumbo's Burgers, Wings, and More. Mouth-watering burgers, amazing wings, tasty barbecue, delicious lunch specials, and don't forget about my DJ fries. Located on Old Coast City Road in Pell City. Dine-in, carry-out, or order online. Jumbo's Burgers, Wings, and More, where good food tastes even better. Go Panthers!
Back here at Pete Rich Stadium, the Pell City Panther cheerleaders lined up as we get ready for the national anthem by the Pell City High School Marching Band of Gold, the JROTC, presenting the colors. Let's take a listen in. Pell City High School Marching Band of Gold. Great job with another rendition of the national anthem. Adam Stocks along with Jamie Curley here up in the broadcast booth. We got the Senator Lance Bell roving the sidelines. A crew of 9 up here for Pell City Panther football on Friday nights. We appreciate you checking us out. And Clay-Chalkville, the defending state champions in Class 6A. Pell City coming off that tough 17-7 loss against the 2A Coosa Christian squad that came to Pete Rich Stadium. And just like Coach said, man, they came out and started punching us in the mouth last week, and they just kept throwing haymakers, and final score 17-7. And, Coach, we've gone over some of the keys of the game tonight as far as what Pell City needs to do. And the biggest thing is, we got to cut down on the penalties. I don't know how many flags we had last week, but it was a ton of flags, especially on the offensive side.
Yeah, when you have 14 penalties, maybe 15 penalties, and like 10 plus, just some of that lining off lining up off sides and some motions, things like that are really inexcusable. You're going to have a hold every now and then. You're going to have a little mistake, but that has to get cleaned up tonight. They have to take care of that and not do anything to help Clay in the least.
Aaron Fry, he's dangerous at quarterback for Clay-Chalkville. Last week, 16 of 20, 305 yards and 4 touchdowns in limited duty, really, that 62-7 win. So he didn't play the whole game. His favorite target this year, the wide receiver Jabari Staples. And if you're here watching the game, Staples number 2, 9 receptions through the first 2 games, 260 yards. And 5 touchdowns already this year through 2 games. So those two like to hook up for some scores there. And then you take a look at Pell City. The stat of the night, not a good one by any means, especially if you were a Panther fan. The all-time series on the field, Pell City 1 win, 15 losses. In the last 6 meetings between Pell City and Clay-Chalkville, the average score, Clay-Chalkville 51, Pell City 5.
Wow. That's a lot to a little.
Yeah, that's why, a game like this you have to play a near perfect football game. All right, let's take a look at our starters. Want to thank State Farm Insurance Agent Bart Perry for our starters and our coin flip. You see the starters on the sidelines tonight for the Panthers.
Yeah, team captains being number 1, Trey Peterson. Number 6 had a great game last week. Ethan Isabel stepped up on defense and did what he needed to do. And also number 51, let's see, that is Carson Scott. So, again, trying to highlight some things from last week. And again, Isabel had a great game last week. He's going to need to step up and do the same thing tonight.
So we'll take a listen into the coin flip. Of course, you see Lance Bell on the bottom right of the screen right there. He's got the microphone ready to go. Here are the instructions from the White Hat captains. 4 captains for Clay-Chalkville making their way across the way to the 50-yard line. Ben, a little bit late getting here. Clay-Chalkville band just now filtering in to the stands across the way. And how much rain will we get tonight? I was looking at the radar, and a lot of green out there, but now we're in the press box, so, the mist adds up as you go through the night and the light rain, but it looks like, trying to look at the lights, I don't really see a whole lot of anything coming down right now.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Of course, with a field like this, it isn't going to make big difference. This is the beauty of the turf, when you can play games like this and it not be muddy.
Let's go. Hey, Lance, I was just looking down at Lance. Little field or game time conditions, which is brought to you by Dixie Sod Farm, by the way. Saw Matt and the gang at lunch at Jumbo's today. What's no rain right now? Oh, easy for me to say. All right, great. So the wireless mic is working great tonight. There we go. We got you.
No.
Wait a second. Hold that thought. All right, go.
No rain right now.
All right,
no rain.
All right. Is the field a little on the slippery side?
Not too bad.
Okay. All right, good. Hey, keep your mic hot. Let me. Okay. I'll pot you down a little bit here. I think we might have a cable going out. Trey Peterson. We'll just keep it up. Keep that microphone hot. Thanks. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm assuming Peterson's going to be out for the season with a knee injury.
Yeah, and if you were here at the game or maybe watched last week, they honored Trey Peterson, number 1 on the screen there. You see he's obviously not in pads and helmet tonight. Had some surgery. He is the defending 6A 100 and 200 meter state champion. And really, we were hoping putting him at wide receiver this year could really, take the top off of the defense. But unfortunately, had that injury and the surgery. All right, so we're going to walk out there to the camera with y'all. Take a listen in. Clay-Chalkville on the road visiting Pell City, so the Cougars going to be calling heads or tails as we listen in here.
All right, guys, step in, shake hands, introduce yourselves. All right, gentlemen, from this point on, our talking should be done to our teammates and our teammates only. If you talk to our team, it needs to be good job, good run, good pass, good tackle. If it don't start with good, it's not a good idea to say it, okay? You guys are our captains. We expect you to keep your teammates under control at all times. If we ask you to get somebody under control, we need for you to do just that, because if we get them under control, we have to send them to the sideline. We don't want to do that, okay? Keep your teammates under control. Clay-Chalkville is the visit team, so they're going to call the toss guy. This is my coin. Head, that's Queen Elizabeth. Tails going to be the lion, okay? That's tails, that's the lion. This is our heads. Go ahead and tell me what your call is loud enough so both of these guys tell me what you call.
Heads.
What did he call? He called heads. Heads it is, guys. Heads it is. That means you win the toss.
All right, so there you hear Clay-Chalkville defers as they win the coin toss. And hey, Tiffany, you want to do the starters real quick? Let's hit the starters tonight on offense and defense for the Panthers as we get ready for kickoff here in about 4 minutes.
Here's tonight's probable starting lineup on offense for our Pell City Panthers. Here's tonight's probable starting lineup on defense for our Pell City Panthers.
Back here at Pete Rich Stadium, Pell City Panthers. You saw the starters there. Again, thanks to our friends at State Farm Insurance agent Bart Perry sponsoring our starters and our coin flip. Pell City going to be receiving the ball to start this ball game with Clay-Chalkville winning the coin flip and deferring to the second half. Pell City's got to play a near-perfect ball game. Mm-hmm. Really. Our kickoff brought to you by our friends at Vision First Eye Center. And here we go. Week number 3 underway at Pete Rich Stadium. J.J. Johnson far side, and the old turf monster gets J.J. at the 15, 16-yard line. That's where Pell City will take over on offense.
15-yard eyeball.
I couldn't tell if that was a turf monster or maybe a little wet turf got him, one way or the other.
It's hard to tell. It happens. You got speed bumps out there you can't see.
Pell City Panthers offense led by Caleb Jenkins. Jenkins got to get that accuracy down tonight. Got Mason Dates split to the right. Here comes Dates in motion. There's a quick screen and a hard hit immediately as the ball was arriving. That's an incomplete. Second down and 10.
Trying to start out with a little bunch package out here to the left. A little swing pass. You've got 3 blockers, and we didn't get a body on the main guy right there. We just got to slow him out. Again, you don't have to put him down. You just have to slow him down a little bit, give your guy a chance to make some runs there.
Yeah, again, Pell City, and you know, try to get Jenkins in a rhythm too. The run game, we have to establish the run game to be able to keep that clock running and try to keep the offensive possessions for Clay-Chalkville to a minimum. These guys are going to score. 2nd down and 10. Empty backfield, trips down low, quick throw, far side. It's going to be incomplete. Tight coverage there. And looking again for Mason Dates. Here comes a 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, both pass plays are set up there to catch quickly and then keep the clock running, and we incomplete on both of them there. And good coverage in the flats by the Clay guy right there. Very good coverage.
Yeah, both of those plays, I mean, even if they were caught, they were going to go for nothing more than where the ball was. 3rd down right here. Out of the shotgun. 2 receivers down low, 1 up top to the short side. At 4 down linemen. It's a 4-man rush. Under some pressure, running and just throwing it away is Jenkins. And here comes the punting unit for Pell City, going to be pretty close to her own goal line when Gossett punts this thing away.
Yeah, 3 plays, 24 seconds. That's
not
trying to get that clock running. Again, the first 2 plays were supposed to be quick passes. Even if you don't get much, it's still like a run. It's just an extended run, but couldn't complete them.
Return man for Clay-Chalkville, standing right at about the 50-yard line. Gossett got his heels at the 1-yard line of Pell City. Here they come. Good kick by Brody Gossett, calling for a fair catch, and he does so at the Panther 47-yard line. Aaron Fry last week, 305 yards and 4 touchdowns in limited play at quarterback for Clay-Chalkville. Fry wearing number 14. Watch number 2, Jabari Staples. He's already got 5 touchdowns through 2 games this year. Lots of speed. This Clay-Chalkville team always has a ton of speed. Twins to each side on 1st down and 10. There's a wing to the far side. There is the snap following the blocks. Hanging on inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by Trey Kuziaski.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that. I talked to Coach Floyd. He said they're going to be pretty simple. A lot of zone read plays, the running back, quarterback. He'll read the defensive end, the 5 techniques, whether to keep it or hand it off.
Yeah, they got some hosses on that offensive line for Clay-Chalkville. Looking at their roster, they got a bunch of guys over 300. There's a slant, complete. First tackle, can't bring him down. Here comes 2 and 3 defenders still inside the 30. They blow the whistle on the forward momentum at the 28-yard line. That's going to be enough for a 1st down for the Clay-Chalkville Cougars. Caden Sawyer there on the tackle, one of the Panthers.
Yeah, and that was at least a good time of getting to him and holding him up. We kind of missed that first initial tackle, but the next guy was there and kept him from getting more yards after that. They've got to continue to do that. Just make these drives go long as possible.
Out of the shotgun, twins to each side. Keeper by Fry. Inside the 25, down to the 21-yard line. 8-yard run on the QB keeper right there. Trey Kuziaski with the tackle.
Yeah, lots of times they're just going to do a quick read on those passes, whether that's designed as a quarterback run or not. I think he's looking out for a number 1 receiver. If he's not there, then he's tucking it. They're not going to try to do a lot of progression going 2 reads and 3 reads. It's going to be 1 read, tuck it, and go.
2nd down and short for Clay-Chalkville. Their first offensive possession, directing traffic. There's out of the backfield. A 1st down inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. 1st down, goal to go for the defending 6A state champion Clay-Chalkville Cougars, coming in ranked number 3 this week in 6A.
Nice little swing pass. Both of those receivers out there got bodies on our people. They didn't make great blocks, but they did good enough blocks to hold him up and let him get his yardage. So, again, we've got to see that and kind of read that quickly. Get off one of those blocks, try to make that tackle in the backfield.
The offense for Clay-Chalkville looking to the far sidelines, looking for Coach Stuart Floyd and his offensive staff. Play clock down to 10. Well, went from 11 to 18, so that's not good home cooking. Now it's down to 1. It's down to zeros. I don't know if they're going to keep this on the field again, the play clock or not, the run down to the 2-yard line. 2nd down, goal to go. Tackle there made by Jordan Woods.
Yeah, replay here again, simple play. Just a read play right in there. They're going to do a ton of that tonight. They'll do what's called an inside read and an outside read. The quarterback did that right, handed it off. Good yardage.
Second down, goal to go. Fry, the handoff. Jordan Woods again right there. No gain. Stays at the 2-yard line. 3rd down, goal to go.
Just clogging traffic. Great job in there. That's what they've got to do. This is a big down right here. They're probably going to go for it on 4th, but it's a good position to say no. You're not just going to run over us right here. So if we can do that again right there, that'd be great.
8:10 as the clock rolls here. First quarter, Panthers seeing if the defense can bow up here on 3rd down, goal to go from the 2. We're scoreless here early in the first quarter. Fry in the shotgun. Belly Reed, the handoff. Whoa, and the referee says down to the 1-yard line. 4th down, goal to go on that big 3rd down stop.
And exactly what you want to do, just clogging traffic. Got great penetration in the back there. Let's see that. That's by 32 right there. Jordan Perry, great job.
There's a big 4th down right here. 4th down, goal to go. It's at the 1-yard line. Looks like they got a Wildcat package in there. The snap and right side of the line, they get in on 4th down, goal to go. 7:17 left to go here in this first quarter, and Clay-Chalkville draws first blood on the 1-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, got a big package in there, and it's hard to block all those guys, and they've just got a lot of momentum. But he did a great job of holding them up. And that can actually give you a little confidence for these guys to say, hey, we can hold them. We can hang in there if we need to.
Awaiting the PAT to make it 7-0. Kick is up, plenty of leg, and it is good. Panthers will get the ball back on offense when we come back here on the River Sports Network.
Hey Panther Nation, it's April at Merle Norman Cosmetics, and I'm excited to introduce you to our new venture, Blush Boutique. You already know about the amazing skincare and color cosmetics that we offer, but what you may not know is that we also have clothing, handbags, jewelry, and Panther Game Day t-shirts. Shop local and come visit the new Blush Boutique at Merle Norman. We are located at 1915 Cogswell Avenue in historic downtown Pell City.
This is Justin Franklin with Double Oak Excavation, your trusted professional for anything from retaining walls, seawalls, and concrete to drainage and land management. Double Oak Excavation is backed by an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. We have the experience and track record to make your outdoor project a reality. Contact us today at 205-544-3231 or visit doubleoakllc.com for your free estimate. Double Oak Excavation. Quality, integrity, excellence.
Back here at Pete Rich Stadium, the kickoff, and that ball, when it was coming, it went all the way to the 1-yard line. J.J. Johnson tried to wait on it to go out of bounds or into the end zone, and you'll see the replay right here. It just twiddled its way all the way down to the 1. Here it comes. Well, maybe not. Watch this. There we go.
One of these plays. Yeah, it was a great kick. Couldn't ask for better for them.
Back to live play here. Clay-Chalkville up 7-0. 7:06 left to go here in this first quarter. And we got a flag. That is going to be a false start against Pell City. And we talked to these. Pell City's got to play a near perfect football game to be in this ball game in the second half. And things like that, things that we had difficulties with the last 2 weeks of those false starts, we got to get those corrected. Backing them up 5 yards to the 6-yard line. Sweep. Lots of running room. The cut at the 15, across the 20, right at the first down marker goes Isaiah Smith as we watch this replay.
Yeah, nice just little outside sweep right there. And he gets the corner, got just enough block out there to get him outside. And that's all you've got to do. These guys are beatable. Just what you got to do.
15-yard run by Isaiah Smith. Our stats tonight brought to you by Allen Service Company. And that is a THM Electrical first down. He did have enough for the first. Quick throw. It is complete to Kuziaski as he stumbles up to the 27, 28-yard line.
Good quick hitch pattern. That's just an extended run right there. It's just like a long sweep. Good job. Quick, high percentage pass. You're not going to get a ton of yards, but he turned upfield, picked up 3 yards just off falling over on the ball. Great job right there. Good clock controlling right there.
Going to check in with the Senator, Lance Bell, right after this play. Looks like rain coming down again on the field. 2nd down and 3 for the Panthers, down 7-0. The give to Smith, running hard across the 31. Let's go down to our Double Oak Excavating sideline reporter, Lance Bell. What's it looking like down there?
Adam, it's raining now, and the field is pretty slick.
Oh, slick enough that maybe the ball came loose. The referees, you see them conferring there. They're still trying to figure out who's got the ball. They say Clay-Chalkville ball. Will we get a replay of that one? Yeah, Isaiah with the carry. And, you can see where the ball squirted out. Everybody started jumping on the ground right there. And you got to think, we just checked in with Lance on the sidelines, you got to think that wet ball, as well. There's a little tighter shot.
Could have.
Yep.
And sometimes you're fighting. He's right at the first down. He might be fighting to get that extra yard out, to hold that ball out. And, again, one of those things that you cannot do. That's 2 times now they've had good field position starting. And just when we got a little momentum going there offensively, and that probably would have been another first down, you have an accident that happens.
Yeah, and that was a big question I got this past week from people I saw out in town, eating lunch, wherever, is what happened to the running game between week number 1 and week number 2. Week number 1, Isaiah Smith, 180 yards rushing as a team. I think we had over 300 yards rushing, close to 10 yards a rush. And then last week, man, we had a hard time. It was about 1.5 yards and not a cloud of dust, a cloud of rubber pellets.
Yeah, but I'm not even know if we had 100 yards rushing last week, and I think it was 330 the first week.
Mm-hmm. So the turnover after the fumble by Smith gives Clay-Chalkville the ball at the Panther 31 with a 7-0 lead as they go straight to the far side. And incomplete. J.J. Johnson playing defense over there.
Great coverage again. Same thing from last week right here. He does a good job. He's got his left hand on him. He gets spun around. He loses him for a second, but it is a good job of coming back and fighting through the receiver's hands so that he can't make that great coverage right there.
2nd down and 10 after that long incomplete pass. 5:47 left to go here in this first quarter. Clay-Chalkville up 7-0 over Pell City. Most of the state in region play tonight. We did have, we probably had 20, 25 games that moved their games from tonight to last night, thinking that possibility of some storms and heavier rain tonight. The handoff right side, got some running room. One Panther can't bring him down. 2nd, 3rd can't, and into the end zone. 31-yard scamper gives Clay-Chalkville a 13-0 lead.
Yeah, let him get outside right here. We actually moved up. They swapped into position, and we ended up rolling up a safety to one side, and it kind of cut us down one man on the backside, and they took advantage of that. And if he gets outside, when you're running a 4-down lineman, he gets outside, that's very difficult for that inner linebacker to make that with that kind of speed.
PAT attempt is up, plenty of leg. And it is good. 5:33 left to go in this first quarter. See if the Panthers can answer when we come back on the River Sports Network.
Experienced, dedicated, and determined. That's Sharon Thomas, broker and realtor with RE/MAX Hometown Properties. As a resident of Pell City for more than 40 years, Sharon has developed a deep appreciation for the heart of the community and a real understanding of the local market, helping hundreds of families find their home. Whether it's buying, selling, investing, or property management, Sharon Thomas with RE/MAX Hometown Properties has the resources and experience to serve you. Visit SharonThomas.net for featured listings and services.
Panther special teams going back out on the field. Down 14-0, 5.5 left to go here in this first quarter. Coach and I were just talking during the break that that fumble really hurt the momentum, starting to swing, couple of back-to-back first downs. And Panthers now down 14-0 against the defending 6A state champions. High end-over-end kick. Return man for Pell City, 7-yard line, far side. Cross a 20 to the 22-yard line goes Pell City's DJ Wade. A little better field position this possession than what we've had the previous two.
A little bit more breathing room, which is what you need right here. And again, you're trying to catch the ball on that right side and run it all the way to the other side. And it's tough to do when you got some speed from Clay-Chalkville.
Mason Dates up top, Jamario Clegg down low at the wide receiver positions. Jenkins out of the shotgun. There is the handoff. And falling forward maybe for a yard up to the 23-yard line is Pell City. That was 20, is that 23? Is that Doran? Yeah, I think that was Doran with the carry.
Just a little trying to get anything right there and pack it in.
I take that back. I think it was Elijah Young Cash with the carry there. Trips up top, one down low. Quick throw and nearly intercepted. And that falls incomplete. Third down and long for Pell City. Might have got away with a little movement before the snap, too.
Yeah, it looked like a little jump on somebody. I'm surprised there wasn't a flag on that. And then the pass pattern, either the quarterback was reading it wrong or the receivers did the wrong route because he was not anywhere close to a black jersey.
Here's a big third down here on offense for Pell City. Two receivers stacked closely down low, two up top to the wide side. Now in motion goes Probst. Cash looking like he wants to set up the screen, Jenkins setting up the screen to Cash. Can't do it, throws a little high, and a flag in the backfield. I think that's going to be roughing the passer on what would be 4th down and 9, Coach.
Oh, that would be, he did give him a little extra what for at the end of the play right there.
Let's watch it. Yep.
Trying to set up the screen. Clay did a good job of breaking it down, and then he kind of gave him a little push afterwards.
It is, so we'll take it. A THM Electrical first down. We'll take them however we can get them against the defending 6A state champions here. .38 yard line. Pell City has the ball now after the change move up top. 4:40 in this first quarter. Panthers down 14-0. Probst in the slot. Now in motion. Fake speed sweep. The handoff to Cash, and Cash is met 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. That's a 1 yard loss.
Yeah, white jerseys were in the backfield almost instantly on that right there. Had the 3 technique come in pretty much untouched.
Second down and 11 after that 1 yard loss. Isaiah Smith back in the ball game after that fumble. Jenkins rolling to his right, under some pressure, directing traffic. Pass is up, and it is incomplete. Looking for Mason Dates on the far side. Here comes third down and long.
Trying to get anything going right there. A little flood pattern out to the right. Had a guy in the flats, one around the hook, and then one going deep. And again, Clay, it's in a zone, but they're pretty much sticking up to almost like a man-to-man look on that. They're staying with their guy the whole time.
3 receivers up top. Gossett now that middle receiver of those trips up there. 2 receivers down low, empty backfield on 3rd and 11. 3 down linemen for the Cougars here. Jenkins under some pressure, rolling far side, tuck it and run. There he goes, first down into Clay-Chalkville territory. That's a THM Electrical first down.
Great eyes right there. Nothing there, got pushed on the inside, scrambled, and this is where he's good. He's got good enough wheels. Turn that into a good run, first down.
15-yard run. Our stats brought to you by Allen Service Company. The chains move down to the 47. The handoff to Isaiah, and Isaiah is crunched right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they are whooping us on the line right there. We're going to have to start doing a little bit of adjustment, try to get outside, do some counter trays, different things to kind of get those 3 and 5 techniques from being in the backfield as soon as we get the ball.
Here comes Jarrett Doran. Here comes Sean Boyle. A little bit wider bodies in there on the offensive side of the ball. 2nd down and 10 for Pell City. 3:10 left to go. Here in this first quarter, Panthers down 14-0. It's a quarterback keeper. He's met a yard behind the line of scrimmage, and that's a 1-yard loss. 3rd down and 11.
Been very quick right there. You saw we packed everybody in there. There were literally about 20 people inside of the tackle, tight end to tight end. They went double tight wing look, and again, couldn't get outside on that.
3, 4, and 5. The receivers down to the low side of the screen. Clegg, Gossett, and Probst. Up top by himself is Mason Dates. Out of the shotgun is Jenkins. He's looking to the near side. Throwing across the middle of the field. Incomplete. Closest receiver was Brody Gossett. Here comes a 4th down and 11.
Yeah, again, he had to step up in the pocket. He did good at stepping in and getting rid of the ball. He may have got hit there right as he threw it because it wasn't close to our receivers. But, again, he's got a little time in there. He had to step in the pocket and make that delivery, and that was tough.
Marlon Compton, the senior wide receiver, back at his own 12-yard line to our left to return for Clay-Chalkville. Back to punt, Brody Gossett for the Panthers at our own 37. High spiral kick. And it'll be fair caught at the 16-yard line for Clay-Chalkville. So they take over on offense with 2:14 left to go in this first quarter and a 14-0 lead. Looking at some stats so far on the Pell City side. Not a whole lot to talk about. But 1 of 8 through the air for 7 yards. 7 rushes for 32 yards, so 39 total yards in the first half for Pell City. 78 total yards for Clay-Chalkville in a 14-0 lead. Wide receiver wide open, 1st down as he stumbles close to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, great job right there. They ran him off deep, stuck him. He did a kind of little stick pattern out there, and we had nobody out in the flats on that.
Run the right side across the 30 up to the 33-yard line. That's good for about a couple of yards. Here comes 2nd down and 8. Don't forget, we got the entire halftime performance coming your way from the Pell City High School Marching Band of Gold. First couple of weeks, they've added more and more to their presentation at the halftime, and I think we may get the full halftime show this week from the Marching Band of Gold. We'll give you that uninterrupted coming up in just a bit. 2nd down and 8 at the 33-yard line. Handoff across the 35 up to the 38. And it's going to be 3rd down and 3 for Clay-Chalkville. We'll be under a minute left to go here. Jordan Perry with the tackle for the Panthers.
Big down right here. If you can try to hold them on this 3rd down right here. Again, just make them punt every now and then. Probably going to be the last play of this quarter here. So, again, it would be good to try to hold them. Do what we did on the goal line here. Get tough with them.
Big 3rd down right here for the defense. See if we can get them to punt it away. Quarterback handing off, bounces it to the far side, enough for a 1st down. Riding them out of bounds is Pell City's Tristan Anderson, but he will move the chains.
Good job by Pell City, just clogging traffic, and he kept bending it and breaking it outside, and again had just enough speed to get out there. Did a good job of clogging it. He's just got the speed to break out a little bit.
Yeah, there's so much speed, and it's year in, year out, Clay-Chalkville. This is a team that it just continues to reload. They've won 4 state championships since their existence in 1999. Trips down low, 2 up top, empty backfield, 20 seconds left to go here in this first half. And a touchdown saving tackle by Pell City's Ethan Isbell, but a big gain there for the Cougars.
Yeah, they say it's just a simple slant to the number 3 receiver right there. Does a little hitch, turn around, gets up inside. Again, speed, there is no substitute. Good job by Isabel to at least get a shoestring tackle.
23-yard gain on that throw and catch there by the Cougars. They don't have to snap. It doesn't look like they will. They're going to let the time expire here in the first quarter. So we're going to take a timeout with them here at the stadium as well. As we go to the second quarter, Clay-Chalkville 14, Pell City 0 on the River Sports Network.
Since 1903, the name Union State has represented a commitment to reliable service for generations of valued customers. And with over 150 years of combined experience, our staff at Union State Insurance looks forward to serving you and your family for generations to come with superior value and friendly service. Call me, Drew Alexander, at Union State Insurance, 205-884-1670, or on Facebook, Union State Insurance.
I spy with my little eye, my arms are getting closer.
And if that's the case, look at Vision First.
Yes, Vision First is always first on my list. They're physician-owned and operated.
Whether it's eye exams, eye emergencies, or LASIK surgery, their focus is on your focus, not their balance sheet.
Vision First puts your vision first by being a VSP Premier Partner, which means bigger discounts.
Go to visionfirsteyecenter.com and request an appointment.
Vision First.
First down and 10 as we swap sides of the field here for the Clay-Chalkville Cougars with a 14-0 lead against the Pell City Panthers. At the Panther 31-yard line, pistol formation, play action. Got some time to throw, looking deep. He's going to overthrow the 2 defensive backs and the intended receiver. Incomplete pass. Got a flag down here on the field on the near side at the 32-yard line. Be nice if that was a hold.
Yeah, Clay definitely is trying to go deep. They're going to try to work on some deep pass plays as well. You can do this when you feel confident, you got a little bit of lead, so we need to be ready that they're going to try to score 60 points in this game if they can. So our secondary cannot relax.
And thank you. I asked for one, and they gave us one. That is a hold against Clay-Chalkville, so it's a 10-yard spot foul from wherever the hold took place. It'll march the line of scrimmage back to the 41 of Pell City. 11:50 left to go first half. Clay-Chalkville 14, Pell City nothing. Pell City having to punt away and also fumbled one possession here in this first half so far. Clay-Chalkville scoring on their 2 offensive possessions so far. First down and 20 for the Cougars. Here comes some pressure. Jordan Woods can't make the tackle. Little tiptoe over there, far sideline, and it'll be about a yard loss there back to the 42-yard line.
Great job by Jordan because what he extends the play, he makes him run further and further away. Even though he didn't catch him, he made him run around him, which set him up step out of bounds. Great job by Jordan on that play right there.
Second down and 21 after the 1-yard loss. Clock stopped at 11:38 as the quarterback went out of bounds. Fry for Clay-Chalkville. Now directing traffic, trips down low to the wide side. Fry looks near side, instead throws across the middle of the field. A dart inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. Third down and 5 after the tackle made by J.J. Johnson.
Yeah, you'll see him up here at the top. He just comes off the line, plants, inside slant, more of a post look right there, and he threw a perfect pass right there.
14-yard gain on that pass. And third and 5, 11-10 left to go in the first half. Panthers down 14-0. Fry, who at one time was at Springville High School, now at Clay-Chalkville, seeing if he can lead them to back-to-back state championships in 6A. Quick throw, it is complete, kaboom! On the near side, ball's on the turf. No, they say it is down, 4th down. Let's watch that rocker again.
Caden Sawyer with a how you doing tonight. great job of coming off the block with aggression, heads-up tackle. That is picture perfect right there. Great job, tackle of the night so far, Caden Sawyer.
All right, here we go. It's a 4th down, a couple of yards lost, 4th and 8 for the Panther defense right here on that big Sawyer stop. Gonna throw, looking near side, passes up. It is incomplete, no flags, turnover on downs, and the Panthers keep it to a 2-possession ball game with 10:01 left to go in the first half.
That play right there can ignite you and get you going. Great job right there. The secondary's playing sharp. They were tight. There was nowhere to throw the ball. Good coverage right there. And again, Caden Sawyer setting up a little excitement, which his team needs.
Yeah, Tristan Anderson tailing that intended receiver right there. So the Panthers take over on offense. Let's see if we can get something going. Jenkins at quarterback. Split to the right to the low side of the screen is Isaiah Smith. It's a quarterback keeper, and Jenkins will lose about 4 on the play. Boy, just the penetration all night long from the Clay D has just been there.
Yeah, again, that's a zone read right there, and he hardly even get a chance to read the play before there's a white jersey in his face. And that's a smart thing to do. Don't hand it off and get the turnover right there. Keep the ball and take your loss.
2nd down and 13. Smith split to the left of Jenkins. Play action. Here comes all kinds of pressure, and back-to-back losses on offense on these back-to-back plays. Back to the 17-yard line. 3rd down and long.
Yeah, no time at all. Offensive line's got to step it up right there. They can't let these guys do that to them. They're not that much better. They've got to believe in themselves, and they don't have to make great blocks. They don't have to get pancake blocks. They just have to slow them down, give the play a chance to develop.
Young in the backfield, split to the right of Jenkins. 2 receivers up top, 1 down low. By himself down low is Dates. That's where they're looking. Defenders all over it right there. And that's 3 back-to-back-to-back plays, all resulting in negative yards. That one we lose about 1.5 yards. And the clock continues to roll at 8:45 left to go here in this first half. And Gossett will be just about in his own end zone punting this thing away.
It's better than definitely them scoring right there. We wasted possession, but again, offensively, got to even if you're getting 1 or 2 yards of play, that's something. But 4th and forever here.
Yeah, Gossett is right on her own goal line. Return man standing at the 43-yard line of Pell City. End over and kick. Return man fields it. Turns the Jets on. Reverses field. Panthers still trying to bring him down inside the 30 on that nice return. They say he gets down to the 20. Where are they going to mark this thing? 28-yard line, Allen says.
26-ish maybe, I don't know. Somewhere there. Somewhere in there. Yeah, they're about where they were when they ran out of downs.
So the defense gets a little bit of a breather. You see 99 there, Jordan Woods, hands on the hips. You see 45 there, Jakey and Dunnaville, hands on the hips as well. They've been out there a lot. And they got a 3-play breather right there basically from the offense. 8:05 left to go first half. Taking over deep in Panther territory. That's a 9-yard run close to the first down marker, 2nd down and short.
Simple give there, replay. Once you get into those linebackers, you're gaining ground, especially as quickly as they are.
12 rushes, 79 yards on the night here in this first half for Clay-Chalkville. 6 of 9 through the air for 72 yards for the Cougars. 2nd and 1 from the Panther 17-yard line. Quarterback keeper faked out everybody, and he just walks into the end zone. And it is now a 20-0 lead after that 18-yard touchdown run by the quarterback.
Yeah, great disguise right there. Again, a simple zone read. It's an outside read, and our defensive end right there, boy, he just got suckered down in that. He's got to know his read, got to keep his eyes up, keep an eye on that quarterback. There's plenty of people in there to tackle the running back. But again, very good execution by Clay-Chalkville.
Awaiting the PAT with 7:23 left to go here in the first half. Kick is up, plenty of leg, and it is good. 21-0 the score here on the River Sports Network.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Contact Bart Perry for an auto quote today.
Kilgrove Funeral Home, since 1908, providing families with exceptional, compassionate care, where they believe that funerals and memorial services should be as unique as the individuals they honor. From traditional services to the celebration of life, pre-planning services, add a very personal touch with the life story, and so much more. See Mitch Barty and the staff at Kilgrove Funeral Home or call 205-338-3341.
At Pete Rich Stadium, the Pell City Panthers down 21-0 against the defending 6A state champion Clay-Chalkville Cougars. Panthers just having a hard time getting any offense established. And right before the kick, we've got a whistle. Coach, you were kind of talking about it earlier. Let's watch a white hat right here and see an official timeout. All right, so Clay-Chalkville calls a timeout. Let's keep it here. Clay-Chalkville calls a timeout right before they kick off to Pell City, so we'll have the kickoff again. Offensively, where are we? Hey, can you switch over to Pell City stats? Our stats brought to you by Allen Service Company. Not a whole lot there. 2 of 9 through the air for 4 yards. 9 rushes, 20 yards. So 24 total yards of offense here in the first quarter and a half. How do you, as a coach, how do you offensively, how do you slow the defensive line down? They're busting through pretty much every play.
He did a good job in his first couple of plays trying to do extended swing plays or just extended run plays and trying to get them. We incompleted both of them. You're going to have to do that. You got to get outside on these guys a little.
Good return here would help. Running catch at the 22. Now reversing field. All kinds of white jerseys. Spinning is Isaiah across the 25 to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, good run there. He tried to get outside on that. Again, he has some speed. He can do that a little bit. But again, you can see how quick everybody in white jersey is gaining on him. So again, either coach here has to try to just pound it up the middle to pick up 1 to 2 yards at a time or get outside and avoid the clog.
Cash in the backfield. And on that shift on the defense for Clay-Chalkville, one of our offensive linemen jumps on it. That's going to be against Pell City.
That's the second time that's happened. We've got to understand that we know what the count's on. They're just stemming. That's called a stem play, where you go from a 4-3 to a 3-4. You move them in, move them out. And again, you can't fall for that.
On 1st and 15, the throw is complete across the middle of the field to Tyler Kuziaski. That gets us to the original line of scrimmage, maybe another yard, so 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers.
And again, that's what I mean. Quick outside plays. Those are just extended runs. It's all you're going to be able to get on them as best you can.
Twins down low to the wide side, one up top. Cash, there's the handoff. Left side, he spins across the 30 up to the 32-yard line. 3rd down and 5 with 6.5 left to go here in this first half. Panthers down 21-0.
Yeah, minus a penalty, this would have been perfect right here. You'd have about a 1st down right here, so you've got to come up with 3rd and 5 here.
Jenkins rolling near side. Here comes a defender. 2nd can't get him. 3rd. Here goes the ball on the turf. And that is going to be recovered by Pell City, but not before about a 20-yard loss. And it's going to bring up 4th down and long. Here comes Gossett. He's going to be back close to his own end zone on this punt again.
Trying to get outside, and again, that outside defensive end, that 5 technique, just kind of crammed us up, and then it caused all kinds of trouble. May have landed kind of hard on that shoulder.
Yeah, we watched Jenkins come over to the sidelines. You might have seen it too. That right shoulder he was favoring. Gossett about a yard deep into the end zone to our left. Return man at the 45 to our right. Here's a flag on the near side. The punt will hit at the 42, and one of the special teamers grabbed it. That's Jacob Burgos right there. And we'll see what the white hat calls. On 4th down and about 30. Is there a 30-yard penalty anywhere that might get us that first?
I've heard of 4th and 31. That was I think it was 0.01% chance on that 4th and 31. So there's always a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
The white hat. Now they got a. There they go. They're gonna gather together and confer. See what this is. We'll watch them together too. Well, come on there, guys.
Can't be that difficult. He's either offsides or he isn't. Illegal formation or something.
Looks like they're going to go to Clay. It's probably against Pell City, which they're probably giving Clay-Chalkville some options here, whether to decline, take the ball where it is. My guess is that's probably what's happening right here. We take a look at this shot here of our coach, and he's just kind of looking across the sideline saying, hey, how about cueing me in too, Nick Gentry. Yeah, illegal procedure against the Panthers is what it was. It was declined by Clay-Chalkville because they've got great field position at the 41 as it stands.
Yeah, much ado about nothing right there.
Clay-Chalkville will take over at the Panther 41-yard line. 5:15 left to go here in the first half. The Cougars with a 21-0 lead. Two backs in the backfield, both split to the right of the quarterback, Fry. Keeper by Fry. Nice open field tackle there by Ethan Isbell.
Yeah, great job right there again. He's just trying to do a little zone read. Isbell keeps him from getting outside, forces him inside, and gets enough on him, slow him down. Very good read right there by Isbell.
Yeah, last time they ran that play went to 18 yards right into the end zone. That time, good job by Ethan, not biting. 2nd down and 10, no gain. Clock continues to roll at 4:45 here in this first half. There's a wide receiver screen. Good penetration right there. J.J. Johnson sticking with the wide receiver and making the tackle.
Yeah, trying to throw a little screen out here. He did a good job of getting through the block on the outside. Fantastic job right there.
2-yard loss, 3rd down and 12. Watch this again. Yeah, you see Johnson fighting through the tackle of number 1, Marlon Compton there.
Yeah, and even if he would have caught it, Pell City was in pretty good position. A lot of guys read that, got out in position. Good job.
4:10 left to go as the clock rolls here in this second quarter. Panthers down 21-0, 3rd down and 12. Here comes the rush. The throw is complete. Tackle near side, going to be short of the first down marker by a couple of yards. 4th down. Does Clay go for it? Too far for a field goal at that point.
Yeah, 4th and short. They'll bring in the big bodies here. And again, good pass rate. Just a little out pattern right here. About a yard short. And decent coverage. He's right there on him. It's just a good pass. Hard to read the timing of that.
4th and 1. The line of scrimmage at the 32-yard line. Clock's rolling at 3:25 left to go, and we got a timeout on the field. And we'll take it with them as well by Pell City. So Panthers want to talk about this defense on 4th. Coming up here on the River Sports Network.
Dixie Sod Farm is a family business in Pell City that specializes in producing high-quality sod, Emerald Zoysia, Meyer Zoysia, and Tifton Bermuda. And our sod is harvested fresh in order to ensure a quality, healthy product. And at Dixie Sod Farm, we welcome orders of all sizes, whether it's one piece or a truckload. And ask about special delivery rates. Or find Dixie Sod Farm on Facebook, making Alabama beautiful for 3 generations.
Back here at Pete Rich Stadium, the Pell City Panthers down 21-0. A big 4th down and 1 for the Panther defense when we come out of this timeout by Pell City. Got the wide bodies out there for Clay-Chalkville. There's some big old boys out there in white. The Wildcat keeper spinning, and I think they're going to get it on that spin. Yeah, they're going to say he gets down to the 30-yard line. That's just enough for a first down.
Yeah, and it's hard to stop them. We got penetration in there. Did a good job of getting in there, but he did a good job of the spin. Good keeping his feet running. All running backs should know, keep your feet running. Keep pounding. But Pell City did a super job right there clogging that up and making them earn it.
Tristan Anderson, Caden Sawyer, some of the Panthers in there on the tackle. It was enough for a first, so the chains move from the Panther 30-yard line. Fry's handoff, and that's going to go down to the 26-yard line. Tackle there by DJ Vergis. I thought we might see Vergis a little bit on the offensive side of the ball, but it's it's hard. We're having a hard time making a running lane.
Mm-hmm.
And Burgess probably more valuable on the defensive side of the ball than the offensive side. 2nd down and 5 after that 5-yard gain. Again, the handoff, this time right side. As it's down to the 20, right at the first down marker. Clock continues to roll at 2:14, and it'll stop momentarily. That will be enough for a first down. It'll go back in motion once the chains move. Two receivers down low. That's where the quarterback, Fry, wants to go. Got a receiver open and trying to keep the foot in bounds and make the catch. It goes incomplete.
Yeah, good pass pattern here. It's almost like a little smash route. He's trying to get in the corner out there. And, again, quarterback puts it in a pretty good spot. He gets his hands on it. But, again, you got to be able to make the catch and get your feet in. And I think he was trying to get his feet in first.
Mm-hmm.
And, again, a quarterback's thrown some pretty good passes tonight. He's got some pretty good accuracy.
Yeah, receiver trying to get that right foot to drag in and make the catch at the same time. Just couldn't pull it in. 2nd down and 10 on the incomplete pass. The clock stops at 1:49 left here in the first half. Lance Bell will get a couple of questions in with Coach making their way into the locker room. Then we'll have the entire halftime performance of the Pell City High School Marching Band of Gold. Again, the handoff. Inside the 5, couple of defenders can't make the tackle for Pell City, and that one goes for a 20-yard touchdown run, and it is now a 27-0 lead.
Yeah, nothing fancy there. Again, a little outside read right there. Quarterback hands it off to this there. The 5 techniques get pushed out. Linebacker gets reached, and once that guy gets the speed to get into the secondary there, it's tough to catch him.
1:40 showing on the clock here, awaiting the PAT. It is up, bounces off of the goalpost, and goes in for the extra point. 1:40 left to go in the first half. It's Clay-Chalkville 28, Pell City nothing here on the River Sports Network.
The Food Barn in Raglan offers the best in good old-fashioned hometown service when you're shopping for groceries, plus the latest ways to get great food specials your way. Click on RaglanFoodBarn.com. Follow the Food Barn on Facebook and listen to the River for weekly specials.
Where you can get everything you need from down on the farm and it won't cost you a leg or an arm.
And they're open 7 days a week. For the best cuts on quality meats, great service, and great prices, it's the Food Barn in Raglan.
At Pete Rich Stadium, there's the special teams gathered there, seeing if they can maybe inject a little life with 1:40 left to go here in this first half. Panthers down 28-0 against the defending 6A state champion Clay-Chalkville Cougars, coming in ranked number 3. And just speed, size, typical Clay-Chalkville team that we see year in and year out. Return men for Pell City standing at the 10-yard line to our left. High end-over-end kick taken at the 20, far side. Trying to stretch it out, 25, and brought down at the 27 goes Isaiah Smith for Pell City. And Isaiah Smith, you see him, he's coming off the field banged up right there.
Yeah, he got slammed hard on the turf right there.
.131. Let's see what Coach dials up here. There's that shift. No lineman jump for Pell City this time. Quick throw. It is going to be incomplete. Looking at the near side for the Panthers, Mason Dates.
Just trying to throw a little out pattern. We call that a 93. Just trying to pick up what you can read. He read a little deep right there. If he cuts it off a little earlier, I think he's got a little more breathing room. But again, just trying to get something simple, some high percentage plays.
Second down, twins to each side. Cash in the backfield, helping with some blocking. There's the throw, and this should be a pass interference. There it comes from the secondary. Defender getting there just a tad bit earlier than the ball, and that's going to be 15 for Pell City's offense.
Again, same kind of thing here. Outside guy goes deep. Second guy breaks it off, and, yeah, he broke early. Again, line gave him enough time. He had to set up in there and throw over some people, but again, he had enough time to let that play develop.
Whew, man. That 15-yard penalty for Pell City, it matches the total offensive output in the first half. Pell City has 15 total yards of offense, 11 through the air, 4 on the ground.
So many negative plays, sacks, and ball that gets pushed back and pushed back.
Change will move on a THM Electrical first down there. There's a throw up. Oh, almost a great one-handed catch by Mason Dates, but just can't bring it down. Let's watch that one again. I know it was not a catch, but it was almost pretty.
Just an OBJ catch right there. Yeah, he tried to push him off right here, break it off, get a little out and up. Then he turned around. Almost made a little one-handed snag. Clay didn't bite on the out and up.
1:16, clock stops on an incomplete pass. Trips up top, one down low. That's J.J. Johnson by himself. That's where they're going to go, looking for J.J. And it's going to be incomplete. And 1:08 left to go now on third down and 10.
Just trying to make something happen here, get a fade pattern right there. You know, kind of a 50-50 kind of ball right there. Could have been pass interference. You can see him down here on the bottom of the screen. Just a little ride hitch, as we called it. He hesitated, took off. A little pushing, a little rubbing, a little racing.
Third down and 10 for the Panther offense. Down low by himself, Mason Dates trips up top. Jenkins taking the snap. Here comes a big rush, stepping up in the pocket and brought down 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage at the 40. The sack for Clay-Chalkville with 58 seconds left to go and a timeout on the field.
Guess Coach Floyd wants that ball a little bit longer.
Going to be fourth down and 12. And a timeout by Clay-Chalkville. We're going to keep it here. 1-yard touchdown run, 31-yard touchdown run, 18-yard touchdown run, 20-yard touchdown run. And the PATs giving the Clay-Chalkville Cougars a 28-0 lead here with 58 seconds left to go in this first half.
And then we try to get some quick pass plays and just keep that clock running, a few incompletes, and then on third and long, you get the sack, call the timeout. Again, he's got 1 minute, and I got a feeling he's going to line up and run his 1 minute offense, try to get that one more score in for half.
Gossett comes out along with the punt team for Pell City. Gossett, last couple of punts, Gossett's been either on his own goal line or a yard or two deep. This one standing at the 25-yard line. Return man standing at the 25 to our right. Good kick by Gossett again, calling for a fair catch. It's going to bounce off of a Panther player. And there goes the flag and the marker finally. And they go all the way back inside the 20, but it's going to be interference on the Panther special teamer right there.
Yeah, again, trying to make something happen, makes a fair catch. You've got to give him the zone, the halo as they call it, give him room to make the catch. Good coverage down there and a good high punt. And interference, he knows it. But I think they have the discrepancy to call a 5 or a 15-yard penalty on that. I'm not sure in high school.
Yeah, that will be against the Pell City Panthers there.
I think they'll call that just the 5-yard. I think they usually have to do the personal foul if they think it's intent.
Let's watch. I think we got a tighter shot on this one here. Yeah, there it is.
It actually
bounces
hit him.
right off of Kuz's head right there.
I think I've seen that in a lot of football. I'm not sure I've seen that yet.
So now they're figuring out where the line of scrimmage needs to be. It hit Kuz right at about the 30-yard line, kind of where they are right now. So I would think that's where the spot is going to, the foul is going to originate from. But they're talking all the way back. I saw him pointing back to like the 20 on the far side where the ball kind of ended up, and the players, which that should not have significance on this play, and now they've kind of got their crap together out there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where it was. I guess they're going, wow, okay. I guess they're going to go 15-yard penalty on that
looks
one.
like it, yep.
I guess they're all 15 here in high school.
45-yard line is where they spot the ball for the Cougars with 44 seconds left. Pass is up. It is complete far side. Forcing him out of bounds is TJ Sanders right at the first down marker.
Again, doing a good job of pushing everybody deep and sliding them out there, and he's wide open for 9 yards.
Second down and short. 4-man rush. And that is going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Looks like Jordan Woods with the big old paw knocking it down.
Yeah, good. Going with the double twins, trying to do an inside-out route on that one. Top and bottom going inside out. And Woods did a good job of getting his hand up in there. Good job of keeping the pocket tight.
Third down and 1 on the incomplete pass. The clock stops at 29 seconds. That's enough for a first down, far side. And bringing them down is Pell City, but not before a big gain. They do stay inbound, so the clock will go back in motion once the chains move.
Yeah, Clay still has one timeout, so.
26-yard gain on that run by the Cougars. Now the clock back in motion at 17. And a whistle out there. Saw the white hat say official timeout on me, so we don't have a timeout on the field. It's an official timeout. Even though Pell City is coming to the sidelines, there we go. Now we go back out. Second down and 10. The ball is at the Panther 20. 16 seconds left to go here in the first half. Panthers down 28-0. Two receivers down low to the wide side out of the shotgun. Fry passes up and incomplete. There's DJ Burgess right there to make sure he was not going to catch that pass.
Great job. Clay tries to sneak somebody out of the backfield right here. You'll see him sneak right through there. DJ does a super job of reading that, knocking that play down. Great read by him. Yeah, he's reading him coming out of the backfield the whole time. He's got the speed to make that play up.
Third down and 10 at the 20 with 12.5 seconds left to go here in this first half for the Cougars. Cougars with 245 offensive yards in this first half. Pell City at about 15. Nearly, did a knee go down And yes, the whistle blows, and that would look like Jordan Perry with the sack. And that should be, unless they got a timeout real quick right there, and they did, yeah. Perry with the sack, and then a quick timeout with 3 seconds left to go.
Yeah, good job just staying with it, not allowing the play to develop any further. And again, he's a great athlete right there, and he did a good enough job of holding him down a little bit, staying with him right there just enough.
Mm-hmm. You see Jordan Woods pointing, knee went down right there. They did blow the whistle. So 4th down, we'll have time for one play. I'm guessing they're just going to go into the end zone and throw it up there and see what happens with a 28-0 lead.
I mean, their kicker's got a decent leg. Can he get a 41-yarder? I doubt it. They may try to look like he's on the field. I see the orange cleats.
Yeah.
They may try to give him a chance for a deep field goal here, see what his range is. He's got a decent enough leg. I've seen him kick. Most of his extra points have hit pretty much toward the top of the netting, so maybe a doable field goal for him.
Yep.
Hope not.
As Coach said, 41-yard attempt. Going to be at the right hash. Trying to push it to a 31-0 lead going into the locker room. A little bit of rain coming down now, too. I can see it coming through the lights. Kick is up, and it does not have enough leg. No good. As we throw it down to the Senator, Lance Bell with Coach.
Coach, been a turf first half. We know why they're the 6A state champions last year, year before. We know what they're doing. What do you tell the players going in half?
We got to make adjustments, man. We got to find ways to get people the ball that need the ball in their hands on offense. We got to get the O-line going. They blowing us up off the ball up front. I mean, it's just as simple as that.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, he nailed it. And, Coach, you've been talking about it, just no time for the quarterback to throw the ball for Pell City. Even on short little passes, just not there. Swallowed my gum. That was solid right there. So I thought I was going to have to raise my hand, ask for the Heimlich. But even on short passes, just not there. Not much of running lanes there. So we'll see what they draw up here. And unfortunately, we got to kick it off to Clay-Chalkville coming out of the locker room. I tell you what, let's take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at our first half stats. And we'll also take a listen into the Pell City High School Marching Band to Gold, the entire performance. Coming up here on the River Sports Network.
The men and women of the Pell City Police Department strive for excellence. We are better trained, more equipped, and ready to protect our community. With several specialized units, extensive training opportunities, the highest top-out pay in the region, and exceptional benefits, Pell City Police is where you will be supported, earn better pay, and use your skills to protect and serve one of the best communities in the country. Join the Pell City Police Department. Find more online at pellcity.com.
Gilreath Printing and Signs has been your go-to printing and sign company for the past 31 years. Here at GPS, we're capable of handling all your printing, sign, and graphic needs, no matter the size and scope. We offer in-house graphic design and have the most up-to-date digital printing equipment. Our goal is to help you communicate to your audience using our experience, creativity, and technology. Come by our office in downtown Pell City or call us at 205-884-7800. At Gilreath Printing and Signs, we will put your name on it.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent JP Daly, and along with helping you fully manage your risk, I also want to help you save some money in the process. Come by our office in Pell City and let us assist you with your insurance needs, and we'll do our best to help create some extra dollars. You can also give us a call at 205-525-5525, follow us on Facebook, visit our website, jpdalystatefarmagent.com.
This is Senator Lance Bell. I want to thank you for the opportunity to represent you in Montgomery. I am so excited about this time of year as we watch our cheerleaders, our football teams, and our band as they perform on the field. And parents, I'm not forgetting about you. That's what's great about Alabama. I'm Senator Lance Bell. Thank you for the privilege to serve you in Montgomery.
Since 1989, Metro Bank has continued to build on the philosophy of being friendly, caring bankers to everyone in the community, focusing on personal banking, business banking, loans, and more. And now more than ever, Metro Bank helps your money stay more safe and secure, featuring online banking, mobile banking, ATM deposits, all with a branch near you. Find out more. Click on metrobankpc.com. Metro Bank. Come home to us.
When a hometown girl with a love for t-shirts turns a dream into reality, the result is Small Town Blanks, Pell City's premier t-shirt shop. With our Small Town Blanks t-shirt brand and the highest quality fabrics, we can outfit our customers with the vibrant colors and endless custom options they desire. We offer traditional vinyl and direct-to-film along with our super comfy sublimation prints. We are proud to partner with local schools, organizations, and events to design their one-of-a-kind shirts.
Small Town Blanks made with hometown love.
Let Griffin Laser Engraving help you with all of your custom laser engraving needs, powder coating, and UV color printing. And Griffin Laser Engraving is your local authorized Yeti dealer, where you can find everything Yeti. Stop by our showroom on Highway 78 in Lincoln and see our great selection of Yeti products, Abaco sunglasses, custom trophies, awards, gift ideas, and more. Griffin Laser Engraving. We make it the way you want it.
Back here at Pete Rich Stadium, Clay-Chalkville 28, Pell City nothing. The defending 6A state champs well on their way to what they're hoping is another deep playoff run. Very good football team, offensive, defensive, special teams. They're pretty dang solid out there. You see the marching band out there for Clay-Chalkville. We got Pell City High School Marching Band of Gold coming up, their entire performance in just a couple of minutes. Coach, I'll tell you, we were talking about the stats at the half. There's not a whole lot there for Pell City.
You have 3 completions and 13 attempts passing for 11 yards. You have 12 rushes for 2 yards. Now, a lot of those are some sacks, pushing balls that got out of our hand. We lost it. We lost some yardage on a bunch of plays. We had a 4th and 25 at one time. And again, we've got some positive yards rushing, but it's matching in the negative category after sacks and things where Clay's just pushing us into the backfield. So not many yards at all, 13 yards total for the first half on offense.
Yeah, that's not a whole lot, 13 offensive yards for Pell City. Looking at individually on the ground for Pell City, Young, 2 rushes for 4 yards. Smith, 4 rushes for 17 yards. And then Jenkins just getting clobbered back there in the backfield, 6 rushes, minus 19 yards right there. And, I'm looking, there's not a whole lot to talk about offensively for Pell City. David, if you'll flip over to Clay-Chalkville now for us. Coach, Clay-Chalkville having some pretty good success on the ground and in the air.
Yeah, they've been able to do pretty much what they want to. They've got 9 completions, 15 attempts for 90 yards. In the air, again, 20 rushes for 151 yards on the ground, so 241 total for the first half. That's a good half, 200-plus yards. Again, you get 90 yards passing. They've tried to throw it deep a couple of times. They haven't caught one deep yet, which is good coverage by us. But again, they're trying to find little plays out of the backfield, and their quarterback has thrown some very good passes tonight. So again, this is all around probably the best team by far Pell City is going to see. And again, they're a very good team, very well coached. But again, Pell City can go toe-to-toe with them for the most part, and we've just got to come out in the second half and just believe that you can win this second half. I know many times as a coach I've gone in and said, look, I doubt we're going to be able to, pull the whole major upset. It can happen, but you want to come out here and try to win the second half.
Yeah, I want to say hello to all of our friends watching in the Chalkville area, those are Clay-Chalkville fans out there. Usually they have a live stream that follows them, and we've been told that they're having some difficulties getting their signal back and getting live. So I think we've got quite a few folks in the Clay-Chalkville community watching, and we appreciate that. We're homers here for Pell City, so don't get mad when we say y'all are holding, because you are. And y'all got a 28-0 lead on top of that. So, no, we are glad to have y'all watching. And great job by your band on the field. So I'll tell you what, as we get ready to go to break here, let's kind of watch and listen to the Clay-Chalkville High School Marching Band. And, of course, the Pell City High School Marching Band of Gold, its entire performance. Coming up, let's watch and listen to Clay-Chalkville's band right here. There you go, the Clay-Chalkville marching band as they rush off to make time for Pell City. Quick timeout. When we come back, Pell City High School marching band of gold here on the River Sports Network.
Great food and great variety. It's City Market Grill and Buffet in Pell City. A great selection of meats, fish, vegetables, desserts, and the largest salad bar in the county. And of course, it's all you can eat. The City Market Grill and Buffet in the Walmart Shopping Center in Pell City. Check out their Facebook page for times and prices. City Market Grill and Buffet.
I'm Ashley Green with the Ash Agency, an independent insurance agency in Cropwell. With over 20 years' experience in risk management, we are partners with the industry's top-rated companies, providing you with quality products, excellent service, and guaranteed value in home, auto, boat, recreational vehicles, small commercial, workers' compensation, and more. Call 205-900-2740 for your quote today, or visit theashagency.com, an independent insurance agency. Quotes don't cost a dime, just a little of your time.
At Pete Rich Stadium, the Pell City High School marching band of gold taking to the field with the Las Vegas theme going on. And they're wiping down the dice. I don't know if you can see them there, but the dice a little bit wet, got a little bit of a rain coming down. And we've got some band members getting up there and doing some solo acts. There you go. You see those. And you see the towel right there as they're wiping them down. Don't want the kids to slip and slide as they're trying to get up there. But the band performance, we always show that in its entirety. So let's watch and listen. Pell City High School marching band of gold. Pell City High School Marching Band of Gold. Great job, as always, the Las Vegas theme going on this year, as we'll catch that home and away, the entire performance all season long. Let's take a timeout. Kickoff for the second half coming up. Clay-Chalkville on top of Pell City, 28-0 at the half here on the River Sports Network.
There's a lot to think about this time of year. There's back-to-school lists, annual appointments, work meetings, and weekly agendas. You might even have a list of to-do lists that you need to do. Now you can get more done with Hargrave's fast and reliable internet. Enjoy 300 meg internet with unlimited data for just $39.95 per month for 12 months. Call Hargrave at 844-246-2932 today. Get more done with Hargrave's fast and reliable internet.
With WinSouth Credit Union's digital banking, your money moves as much as you do. So you can save money, send money, and spend money wherever you are. And WinSouth digital banking is completely free. So you can use your money for adventures. It only takes 5 minutes to sign up today. Visit winsouthcu.com to get started.
Hey y'all, I'm Lauren from Lular's Boutique in Pell City. Stop by and see our wide variety of trendy fashions from casual and chic to fun and flirty for all shapes and sizes. We also have a great selection of jewelry, accessories, and gift ideas, and we are located on the corner of Highway 78 and Trust Ferry Road. Like us on Facebook for our hours, sales, and new arrivals. Lular's Boutique, where we have something for every woman in mind.
Yes, it will. Hey, here we come means we're getting ready to come on, Coach. It is halftime. Adam Stocks and Jamie Curley up here in the press box. Lance Bell, the senator, roving the sidelines down there for us. And he was talking with Coach Gentry going into the locker room. You might have heard that as well. And Coach just saying, hey, we got to get something going on the offensive line. How do you combat it? You know, we were just off the air right before we came on. Some of the coaches, assistant coaches that are up here in the press box, they come through our box to get to their box next to ours. And Coach was just saying, no, this is a tough thing. You just go out, like you said, you got to go out and try to win the second half here.
Yeah, you have to tell your offensive linemen. There were some times where I think they may have taken a little bit of the shorter road, the quicker road, and let those guys get by them. They just have to kind of step up. And, again, you don't have to pancake these guys. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just got to get a hand on their chest, slow them down a little bit, let the play develop. So just get the offensive line to believe that they don't have to kill the other guy in this particular situation. Just slow them down, let the play. Just give them some confidence. Let them know that they can play with these guys.
The defending 6A state champion Clay-Chalkville Cougars with a 28-0 lead, and we knew this was a talented team coming in, and they definitely are. They're going to make another run and a heavy push to become back-to-back state champions, see if they can get the 5th state championship in school history since 1999 when they got their first one. Coach Stuart Floyd here in his first year as the head coach at Clay-Chalkville. You know, it's made some headlines during the offseason, during the summer, right before the season started. You know, the former head football coach at Clay-Chalkville goes to Hoover. Some video comes out, and Coach Gilmer and an assistant coach resign their position, and Hoover has to bring on a last-minute head coach there, and so the new head coach here at Clay-Chalkville, Stuart Floyd, he was a head coach for one other team for just 1 year in 2021. He was a head coach at Mortimer Jordan, but these guys can play, and when you talk about Clay-Chalkville, man, you gotta talk about guys like Nico Collins, who's a wide receiver in the NFL now, caught 1,300 yards and 8 touchdown passes for the Houston Texans last year. DJ Dale went on to play at Alabama and then the Buffalo Bills. Ty Pigram at Maryland. Quentin Dial went to Alabama and then 5 years in the NFL. Jalen Mbakwe, a guy who was here last year playing quarterback for Clay-Chalkville and now playing defensive back for the University of Alabama. And the list goes on and on. I can't remember the guy's name. The big offensive lineman, I think he was 6'9", like 350.
Huge.
Went to Oregon. He's at Oregon as a freshman this year. But they just, this is one of those teams that just reloads every year.
Yeah, and that's just not including the other countless Division I and Division 1AA and Division II athletes that have come out of Clay. 50, 60-plus athletes going to play at the next level. So they know how to turn them out. And, again, that creates a tradition that they want to try to set up from the locker room out, that they've got these guys that go to the next level, and they want you to be the next one. So it's a good push from them, and they're really continuing that by showing this team off tonight.
Clay-Chalkville won the coin flip. They deferred to the second half, so they're about to receive the ball with a 28-0 lead. Kicking off for the Panthers, Dylan Gardner. And during halftime, still having a little bit of drizzle come down. Hasn't really rained heavy, but enough just to make it a little slick out there. Pell City fumbling a ball early in that first quarter. On the return, got some running room. And driven out of bounds about the 35-yard line near side, and that's where the Clay-Chalkville Cougars will take over at the 36-yard line.
And, again, that's just speed. He didn't have much blocking at all. He just got the ball about the hash and just took up the sideline and has the speed to get outside. Get a little help with the push in the back. We didn't get called there. But, again, that's just things move so fast.
Aaron Fry, the quarterback, a lot of success tonight, couple of touchdowns. Very efficient through the air, 9 of 15 for 90 yards. Rushes for Clay-Chalkville, 20 rushes, 151 yards. So 241 total offensive yards in that first half, and they add about another 9 right there on that hard run.
Yeah, big tackle in there, big tackle. He came in there and popped him. Is that J.J. Johnson? I can't tell. Is that 0 there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, watch that play right here. He gets a good yardage right here, but right here and boom.
Yeah.
Good tackle right there.
Yeah, give some props out there to Trey Kuziaski, too. But like you said, there you saw J.J. number 0 there making that first good pop. 2nd down and 2. Going deep, near side, up and incomplete. Some good tight coverage by Pell City's Tristan Anderson.
Yeah, great job right there. Again, all their deep passes, we have been right there with them. There's been a couple of open spots, but not much. Again, you're just going to see a fade from the bottom of the screen here. He does an out. Second guy does a fade. Good coverage, stays with him over the top of the 2 coverage.
This would be nice if we can get them to punt it away on their opening possession here in the second half. 3rd down and 2 for Clay-Chalkville with a 28-0 lead. Fry at quarterback. 2 receivers up top. There's the read. It's going to be enough for a first down. Johnson trying to strip the ball and make the tackle into Panther territory down to the 45-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, just a direct dive play right there. Gets into secondary. Even got a big body in front of him. That's always going to be a big yardage right there. Once they get past that line of scrimmage, when you pack it in, if you get a body on that linebacker, it's getting into the secondary.
I do want to remind you all out there, Panther football, you can watch it live Friday nights. We've got it on our Facebook page, our 30,000-plus followers on Facebook, and also on our YouTube channel. You can watch it on YouTube if you prefer that method. Just look up 94.1 FM The River on YouTube, and you can watch it that way. Ethan Isbell with a nice open field tackle, but not before the 10-yard gain and a first down.
Yeah, they're getting the back out of the backfield. That's a well-designed play. You see this play a lot in college where you fake it, the guy comes across, out in the flats. Isabel does a great job of trying to keep up with him. Looks like he may have injured himself.
Yeah, I was watching that too. Down to the 31-yard line, 4-yard gain there. On 2nd and 6, swing pass. That's a backwards pass. That's a live ball. Yeah, there you go. Come on, guys. Somebody get on that ball. Panthers get it. Yes, at the 49-yard line. You could see, it's easy for us to see up here from the second story. That was a backwards pass and a live ball.
Yeah, this little swing pay, and he throws it behind him, which is very dangerous. You always say throw front shoulder. I thought it was going to get out of bounds. Great hustle by Jordan Woods, keeping that ball alive, staying it in.
Yeah, I think Trey Kuziaski also trailing in there as well.
That's the break we needed.
Mm-hmm. So the Panthers here get the ball in a short field at the 49-yard line. You say there's a flag. Where is it, Alan?
Right on the 40.
Okay. There is a flag, as Allen points out. You see the white hat and some of the officials conferring at the 44-yard line. White hat, here we go. Personal foul against the Panthers, and first down, Clay-Chalkville.
What?
So did that happen before the pass?
I think he's confused.
What are you hearing down there, Lance?
It was after the play. One of our players chased one of their players and got him from behind. Very dumb move on our side.
Okay, well, the referee screwed up, too, because he indicated first down Clay-Chalkville. So that's what kind of threw us for a loop. He just pointed to the wrong side of the field. So we do retain possession, but a boneheaded play, instead of getting the ball at the 50-yard line, we back it up all the way to the 34-yard line, which you can't do against a team like this. On 1st and 10, quarterback keeper from Jenkins as he backs his way across the 35 to the 36-yard line, only 2 yards right there.
Yeah, trying to pull, get motion to the right side, zone keep to the left side. Again, picking up 2 yards. 2 yards positive is a good thing at least. We're getting the momentum a little bit, getting a little positive run.
9:40 as the clock rolls here in this third quarter as the Panthers down 28-0. Trying to find some running room is Elijah Young up to the 39-yard line, about another 2 or 3 yards. 3rd down and 5 for the Panther offense.
Yeah, much better than 3rd and 15, 3rd and 12. This is you've got every play you can run right here. So again, we have the option of quick passes, long passes, zone reads.
Out comes J.D. Probst, in comes Brody Gossett. Gossett there in the doesn't matter. Gossett was running, but unfortunately running backwards as a big defensive lineman all over Jenkins. And that one's going to result in a major loss, and here comes the punting unit.
Just not a lot of time to set his feet. Again, offensive line has to do a little bit better job. Again, you don't have to destroy him. You just got to slow him down a little bit more. And again, it's tough. Those guys are big and fast and strong.
See the camera shot right there, right at the line of scrimmage. There's Gossett at the 16-yard line. Return man standing at the 40 to our left. Gossett's done a great job punting all night long. This is a good one aimed away from the return man. Takes a Panther roll. 45 is where it hits originally and will be down at the 31-yard line. And down by Trey Kuziaski on special teams.
Yeah, this might be their worst starting position from the whole night. It's still not bad, but hey, at least it's going to make, if we can make them do shorter, contained plays, make them get into an 8-9 play drive, hopefully they'll mess up, make a mistake.
Yeah, they did that last drive. Unfortunately, we just couldn't capitalize on that offensive possession. On 1st and 10, Fry just slides down after an 8-yard gain up to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, good old-fashioned reverse option right there. They're going to fake the ball on the inside and then come on option to the outside. Pretty well played by Pell City. Got a little too much green, too much running room out there, but again, good athletes with good speed.
7-yard gain by Fry, the quarterback for Clay-Chalkville. One-time Springville Tiger quarterback. On 2nd down and 7, clock rolls at 7:40, left to go third quarter. Panthers down 28-0. Tiptoeing, there's DJ Burgess as the pile just continues to move forward across the 45 up to the 48-yard line. An extra, 6 or 7 yards as that scrum just moves forward.
At least you'd see there's contact right here, boom, right at about the 40, maybe 39. And it just keeps moving and keeps moving and keeps moving. Goodness. Scrum is a good word on that.
Yeah, they've got some wide bodies on that offensive line. Several 300-pounders plus for the Cougars. Clock rolls right at about 7 minutes left to go. Play action. Fry's throw is open. Receiver J.J. Johnson trying to track him down at the 5, and he just cannot bring him down before he crosses the goal line. And it is a 34-0 lead on that 52-yard throw and catch.
Yeah, Yeah, nice play. They just do a little fake run right there, and then boom, hit that slant coming across, almost like a post. And if that free safety isn't right there in perfect position, he hits it on stride in movement, and that is from speed that takes it across the field. I saw them doing that in a warm-up quite a bit.
PAT is up and good, so it's 35-0 with 6:48 here in this third quarter here on the River Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Ashley Vandiver. Whether you're thinking of buying your first home or your forever home, 360 Lending can put you in the home of your dreams. With our wholesale rates, amazing processing team, and variety of mortgage products, we can help your dream become your reality. I am more than just your hometown mortgage lender. I'm your neighbor dedicated to making our community stronger one mortgage at a time. Call me today and let's see how we can help you achieve your American dream, right here in Pell City. Go Panthers!
Pete Rich Stadium, that's where we are here. J.J. Johnson and D.J. Wade, the two return men. Johnson at the 20-yard line near hash. That's Wade up top on the screen at the 13-yard line. Just a speed all over the field, even on special teams. You know, even when fast guys like Johnson and Wade, who have some wheels for Pell City, when they try to reverse field, I mean, there's just nothing there. This is going to be Wade taking it at the 11-yard line. Looking to see if he can find a seam, and he is going to be crunched at the 25-yard line. Panthers take over on offense. 6:40 left to go here in the third quarter. Just not a whole lot of offense. It seems like every time I look at the stat sheet, we go backwards on offense. Yeah, I mean, I remember we had 15 yards at one point. Then we had 14 yards. We're at 10 yards of total offense right now with the sacks and with the run for losses and tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It's gone backwards. And right there, trying to find Tyler Kuziaski from that tight end position, falls incomplete.
Yeah, there was a small window for him to get that ball in there, but again, he's having to throw the ball so quickly. He actually had time then, didn't get his feet set the way he needed to push through the ball.
Trips down low to the wide side, empty backfield. There's a throw. It is complete. That's actually Gossett in at quarterback there. And that is complete to Tyler Kuziaski. So trying a little change of pace at quarterback. And Brody Gossett comes in. What you got down there, Lance?
I think it was a change because of an injury, Adam.
Okay. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we saw him with a little bit of a shoulder.
Yeah.
He came off.
Talking about Jenkins, Caleb Jenkins, a starting quarterback. Boy, it's a hard hit right there as the Panthers' Elijah Young just runs into a wall. Watch this one again.
Yeah, again, he came right through pretty much untouched. The offensive line is definitely realizing what they're going to have to progress to, because they're going, if Pell City wants to get into the playoffs and get in there, they've got to be able to play with these guys, and they've got to see this kind of speed. They've got to kind of see this somewhere down the line, so then they know what they're up against each week and where they work from there.
Yeah, Pell City, I think Pell City's going to be hoping they're battling for that fourth seed into the playoffs. You got Clay-Chalkville, the defending state champions. You got Oxford in there. High kick by Gossett. Return man is going to take this one and try to make something out of it. Two defenders miss. Here comes a third one cleaning up the mess, and a flag coming down right at the tackle. Making that tackle for Pell City is, I don't have a 35 on my roster, do you?
No, I don't.
Oh. Hey, Lance, can you see who 35, it was 35, wasn't it? I think who made that tackle.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's against us. Could have been face mask. Could have been a push in the back for them. Oh, okay.
Block in the back against Clay-Chalkville, so that'll back him up a few yards. Got a heat timeout here with 5:13 left to go in the third quarter. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back on the River Sports Network.
THM Electrical and Maintenance Services is the call you need to make for all of your electrical needs, residential or commercial. And with over 22 years of experience, there's no job we can't handle, because we take great pride in providing home and business owners with high-quality electrical services. We show up when we promise. We're also an authorized Generac generator dealer. Click on thmelectrical.com or on Facebook, THM Electrical.
Back at Pete Rich Stadium, there's the Senator himself. Lance Bell roving the sidelines. Doing a great job representing the River area and beyond. 35-0 the score, 5:13 left to go. And that block in the back penalty against Clay-Chalkville. 4 penalties against the Cougars for a total of 50 yards. First down and 10, backs him up to the 23-yard line. Tackle there made by Pell City's Carson Scott.
Yeah, zone read, quarterback keeps it again. That's the outside read where the quarterback can go inside. Good job of getting off the block.
Yeah, good job by Tristan Anderson laying a shoulder in there, helping out on the tackle as well. Second down and 6 after the 4-yard gain. We're rocking at 4:44 left to go here in the third quarter. Twins up top to the right, wide side. Here comes another. That gives trips up there. Fry, play action. Pump fake. Here comes some pressure from behind. He's going to let DJ Vergis pushes him out of bounds. Chains will move up to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, good job by the secondary there. You see a lot of guys cover the positions. We've done good when they try to throw the ball deep. We've done a super job with the cover 2, getting a guy over the top in that and taking away the long passes. And, again, the speed of the quarterback, being able to get outside and pick up the first down. But, again, good job by the secondary.
Yeah, DJ Vergis, you saw on the screen there, he's hobbling a little bit on 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. Again, another tackle by Carson Scott for Pell City after a 6-yard gain. Yeah, there's DJ again coming off right next to Scott Elliott with our wireless camera there on the sidelines.
Yeah, hope he's okay.
2nd and 4, clock's at 3:50. Got a receiver open, first down. 4 defenders bring down the wide receiver finally.
Yeah, just a little outside sideline kind of play right there. Push deep, breaks it off. Again, that comes from good timing right there. You got a flag back here around the 32-yard line. We'll see what that is. But, again, that's good timing from the quarterback and the receivers.
Yeah, there was a lot of extracurricular activity. And let's keep it right here. Okay, you see the quarterback getting thrown down. Then you see this. All right, so let's see what the white hat is going to call on this.
Yeah, they may call roughing the passer, but it looked like he threw it after there. You always see the second lick. You never see the first one. And it might be against Clay.
All right, let's see what it is. Personal foul against Clay-Chalkville. Yeah, so they did get the can we get that one again? You'll see.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know if they're going to call roughing the passer on it. He kind of shoved him down after the play, and then there's some hobnobbing going on after that. Right there, a little throwdown.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's and then you see the flag
50.
come out. Yeah.
Yeah, you never see the first one as much as the second one, but again, got to keep your composure.
First down and 10. The ball back in Clay-Chalkville territory, back at the 47-yard line. 3.5 left to go. And going for all of it. They want it all back right here and overthrows the intended receiver. Tight coverage by Tristan Anderson.
Once again, for probably the 4th, 5th, 6th time tonight, we have done an excellent job on their deep routes because there was no room to get that ball in there. It would have taken an absolutely Tom Brady tight pass to get that one complete. So super job by the secondary. The cover 2 over the top. Good job all night with that. Not a lot to be proud of defensively and offensively, but that has been a good highlight for them so far.
On that incomplete pass, 12 of 20 through the air, 170 yards. On the ground, 20 rushes, 151 yards. Now, let me correct that on that run right there. Did they even get to the line of scrimmage? Let me correct these new stats here as we watch this one again.
And good job. They tried to do a little fake toss.
Yeah.
Quarterback keeps it. Good job of keeping her shoulder square, 45, and they're just staying with the play.
JJ.
And again, JJ's had a good night tonight, best he can with having to play deep, having to come up on the run. Difficult to do with this team.
29 rushes for the ball game, 209 yards for Clay-Chalkville. So on the game, 29 rushes, 209 yards, 170 through the air. So that's a total of 379 offensive yards for Clay-Chalkville. Our stats brought to you by Allen Service Company on 3rd down. And the Panthers will get the quarterback. We'll give it a dual sack. First guy there was 32, Jordan Perry for the Panthers.
Yeah, great job. Kept the pocket in there. You'll see him in here. We're trying to bring 3, rush 2 linebackers. Drop the linebackers the last seconds for those 4 rushing. Great job of staying in it, keeping the separation. He did a good job of hitting the offensive lineman, keeping that separation. Great job by number 50.
Yeah, Parker Davis. Got to make sure we give Parker credit on that one as well. 4th down. First time we've seen the punting unit tonight for the Clay-Chalkville Cougars with a 35-0 lead. Probst calls for a fair catch and does so at the 18-yard line. That's where Pell City will take over on offense. 379 total offensive yards for the Clay-Chalkville Cougars. So 379 for the Cougars. I'm going to give you the Pell City Panthers here. You switch over to Pell City. 379 for the Cougars, 18 for the Panthers. And the scoreboard kind of indicates it too, 35-0.
Yeah, 19 yards passing, -1 rushing.
On 1st and 10, Gossett remains empty backfield at quarterback. Now running for his life far side, just throws it underhand out of bounds, and it'll be an incomplete pass. How do you combat this, Coach?
I think he's trying to. I think we're going to get a grounding call out there, too. He did throw a late flag. There's not a lot you can do. Swing passes, just one-step throws, hitch. Not a lot you can do. Those guys are getting through there very, very quickly.
Waiting on the white hat. Yep, there's the intentional grounding against Pell City.
Come on now, we're down 35-0. Give us a little bit.
Let's watch a replay here. Almost looked like almost like a shuffle pass underhand. Let's see as he's running for his life. Yeah, that's what it was, which is a pass.
It is, and there's somebody in the general direction. I mean, it's not like we didn't have. He wasn't super close, but come on, you're down 35-0. Come on, White, don't call that.
That's going to back us up all the way to our 4-yard line. Backup quarterback Brody Gossett in there. 2 yards deep in his own end zone. Here they come, and he just throws it up, and this one is going to be incomplete. Closest Panther out there was Tyler Kuziaski.
Yeah, when you got a backup quarterback in there, and again, their defensive linemen are quick. I mean, they kept up with him on that scramble. They were getting in his face, and again, they're big boys that can run as well. So again, you got your backup quarterback in there trying to get something going. Tough to throw the ball.
132. Unfortunate, those last 2 plays for Pell City, all incomplete passes, which stopped the clock each time. The handoff and a 1-yard loss back to the 3-yard line. The only good thing about that play is the clock rolls.
Yeah, we got to keep our composure. Cash there is getting a little frustrated, and I can tell that, but he can't get a penalty.
And big number 70, Jamari Robinson. Big offensive lineman for Pell City. He has had his work cut out for him. Gossett now, his heels on the back of the end zone. Return man standing at the Panther 33-yard line. Gossett gets the kickoff. Return man fields it at the 31, 25-20. Cuts at the 15, 10-5, and scoots on into the end zone. And that'll be a quick 6 there on special teams for Clay-Chalkville, which will push the lead to 41-0, awaiting the PAT.
Yeah, he just made his own blocking on that. Again, just being an athlete. 2 black jerseys were there, and he just beat him to the sideline. Got up and then picked his way through. Ugh.
Extra point is up, and it is good. 35 seconds left to go here in this third quarter here on the River Sports Network. At Pete Ridge Stadium, the Clay-Chalkville Cougars kicking off again, unfortunately, to our Panthers after another touchdown, 42-0. The defending 6A state champions. It's been all Clay-Chalkville tonight on offense, defense, and they just scored that special teams touchdown. Taken at the 9-yard line. Again, trying to stretch it out, and against a team with the speed that Clay-Chalkville has, DJ Wade just cannot. He's a fast kid. Here's a late flag, by the way, too. But the speed this Clay-Chalkville team has, man, we can't match it.
Yeah, there is no substitute for speed. That's just how it was in. And when you got good coaching, kids that are fast, tough, this is definitely the best Pell City's going to see all year. But again, losing tempers here. I'm not sure who the flag is against, but you can't do this. You got to keep your composure in big wins and big losses.
Yeah, this one they're marching it the wrong direction, unfortunately, against the Pell City Panthers. Don't know what the call was, but it is against Pell City on that kickoff return.
Yeah, it's easy to get frustrated.
Personal foul is what the call was against Pell City. Brody Gossett, the quarterback, backup quarterback in there. Empty backfield. Here they come. Quick pass. It is complete to Tyler Kuziowski across the 15, close to the 18-yard line. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. So as we swap sides of the field here, Clay-Chalkville leading 42-0 over Pell City here on the River. Hold on. They may try to squeeze one more out here.
I don't think so.
There's some zeros. Sports Network.
For over 120 years, Union State Bank has been more than just a bank. We're part of your community. We believe in the power of a hometown connection, where you're not just another account, but a neighbor and a friend. From savings and checking accounts to personal and business loans, we offer a range of services tailored to your needs, helping dreams take flight, one deposit, one loan, and one relationship at a time. Union State Bank, rooted in tradition, growing with our community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello everyone, this is Elena Weems with ERA King Real Estate. I'm an active member of the community and I absolutely love what I do. It would be my pleasure to assist you. Find me at elenaweems.com for additional contact information, buying and selling tips, and virtual tours of featured properties. So remember, for all your real estate dreams, it's Elena Weems at ERA King. I make it happen, you make it home. elenaweems.com.
Pete Ridge Stadium, we swap sides of the field here as Pell City now going from left to right with 12 minutes left to go here in this ball game. Panthers down 42-0. Trips up top, one down low. Out of the shotgun is Gossett. One back split to the left of Brody in the backfield. And that is the give to that lone back, and line of scrimmage is all we're going to get out of that one. 33 with the carry, Kamari Love for Pell City.
Yeah, he's got to hit that and roll. He's got to hit, there's a big enough of a hole. He's got to get past that defensive, that 3 technique, and at least get into the linebacker. He's got to hit that harder.
Clock continues to roll. 11 and a half left to go here in this ball game. 42-0. Again, it's been all Clay-Chalkville. Offense, defense, and special teams. Gossett trying to stretch it out far side, and he's got a THM electrical first down.
And just stretching that play out. Again, he's kind of running with a little bit of intensity there. Get out there, get out of bounds. Can't afford for him to get hurt.
So the change move up to the 22-yard line. Kamari Love in the backfield. Gossett running near side. Diving. Now Gossett directing traffic. Looking for Probst. And just out of the reach of John David Probst all the way down at the 40-yard line. Let's watch this one again.
Again, good job of just keeping his feet. May should have stepped up in the pocket on that, but he read it. Good job setting his feet, pointing, get rid of the ball.
And Probst had a step on him, too. That was backyard football was happening right there the last 5 seconds of that play.
You be the bottle cap. You take a turn here and go down, I'll throw it to you.
And we've got a flag down. It's going to be against Clay-Chalkville. And it's a 37-yarder. Is that a 15-yarder?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Some personal foul, holding of some type.
Roughing the passer.
Gotcha.
Yep. So that'll give us another THM electrical first down, courtesy of the penalty, and marches the line of scrimmage up to the 37-yard line. Again, Gossett under some pressure, and it is going to be complete. Still waiting for one of the referees. Yeah, it is caught, but I don't know if you all saw him too. Dates stepped out of bounds, came back in bounds, and then made the catch. The referee on the near side, coach, he throws the hat down to indicate that.
Yeah, I was watching right. It's right here on the sideline. Again, if a person is pushed out of bounds, they can come back in and make the catch, but he turned around voluntarily, put his foot on the white line, and came back in and made a great catch. But you can't do that.
Second down and 10. Quick throw. It is nearly intercepted. Tyler Kuziaski goes through his hands, and DB back there can't make the catch either.
Yeah, nice little route there where you take the outside guy closest to the sideline and run him deep, and the number 2 receiver does about a 10-yard out. And again, Clay's seen that a couple of times tonight. They were sitting right on that.
Third down and 10. That incomplete pass stopped at 10:49 on the clock. Here comes a big rush, and Gossett again just has to throw it away to avoid the sack. And here comes a fourth down, and I imagine we'll see Gossett now backing up to punt this ball away. 28 total offensive yards for the Pell City Panthers tonight, 19 on the ground. No, I take that back. 19 rushes, 2 yards. 5 of 22 through the air for 26 yards.
Yeah, and I think Coach knew coming in it was going to be very difficult to run the ball. That's why the first few plays, again, with those little quick swing plays, trying to get yardage that way. Oops.
Gossett punting it away. Return man back at about the 30. 2 good hops. Ball's on the turf. And, boy, the Clay-Chalkville return man does a good job of hanging on to that thing and taking a hard hit, too.
Yeah, you're hoping that one would have bounced out of him. But, again, he's trying to catch the ball on the run. Probably should have fair caught it anyway. But, again, good hustle down there. Good coverage. And then, boom. I'm not sure how he held on to it, but he did.
So that Boyle on the special teams tackle. We do have a flag down right in the vicinity of where Gossett was punting the ball from. We watch the white hat here. unsportsmanlike against Clay-Chalkville. Was it before or after the punt?
Oh, the flag was back here.
Well,
looks like they're still on offense. So.
Yep.
I wonder how you throw the flag back there and it be after possession here, whatever. I don't know. Does it count after he punts it or when touch or possession from the – that's one I don't know. I should know that. I should look that up.
That'll back him up 15 from where the ball was recovered. What you got, Lance?
There's a personal after the kick. Personal foul after the kick.
Okay, after the kick. That backs him up at the 14-yard line, running far side. And good tackle by the Pell City Panthers there at the 19-yard line. About a 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5 as the clock continues to wind down at 10:15 left to go here in this ball game.
Yeah, you'll start seeing a few of their backups. Again, they don't need any injuries as well. They've got a long run. They're going to be playing, 15 games this season is their goal. And, again, they're going to try to see some younger guys get in the game.
There's our sideline cam there, the cheerleaders for Pell City High School. Handoff right side and still churning the feet across the 20 up to the 23, about a yard short of the first down marker. 42-0, Clay-Chalkville over Pell City. We'll be right at about 9.5 left to go here in this ball game. Jordan Perry with a tackle there for the Panthers. Third and 1 for the Panther D. Big hole, first down and more across the 35, up to the 36-yard line. The clock stops at 9:10 momentarily as a change move. Tristan Anderson with a tackle for Pell City. First down and 10, 8:55 as the clock rolls here in the ball game. Pell City going to be still in region play next week, going to be on the road at Mountain Brook. First road game of the year for the Panthers, running right side, close to the first down marker. We got the schedule, Pell City's schedule we can pull up here when you get a chance. Let's take a look at Pell City's schedule coming up. Clay-Chalkville. We got out Mountain Brook next week, back home against Huffman, region game. Then we got that bye in the middle of the season at Oxford, region play. Home against Shades Valley region, then at Pinson region, and then winding up at Clay Central and Southside. Second down. Chains will move on a run into Panther territory down to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, you're just going to kind of see the same kind of plays here. Inside give, outside give. I can't tell. Looks like we have maybe some of our players, younger guys getting in there.
See the band, everybody having a good time. Win or lose, they're having a good time over there. Got Jordan Perry on the tackle after about a 4-yard gain on the run. 7.5 left to go. We'll get a couple of words in with Coach on the field when the game is done here. Do want to remind you, St. Clair County Saints will be back in action next week. They had a bye tonight. The Saints and Pell City Panthers both on the River Sports Network. You can watch their games live on Friday nights. St. Clair County Saints on the River's main Facebook page, which is 94.1 FM The River. And Pell City on Friday nights, you can watch it on the River's main Facebook page as well as the YouTube channel. Both of those, just search for 94.1 FM The River, whichever social media that you prefer, outlet. Watch it on your phone, cast it on your television, whatever it might be. We appreciate y'all checking us out.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. My son showed me how to cast it on the TV. I didn't know you could do that.
Old people and technology, it's a bad mixture.
I was like, gum, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, speaking of St. Clair County, they're going to be hosting Moody next Friday night in Odenville. That's a big game right there. On third and about a half a yard, they'll have enough for a first down to the 32-yard line. Jordan Perry, another tackle for the Panthers on defense. We've got a timeout on the field. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we got a timeout. Let's take it with them as well. Stick around. More Panther football on the River Sports Network.
It's game day. And from all of us at Bucks Island,
from the Loft Tackle Store,
from the team in service,
from the team in parts,
from the sales team,
from the Bucks Island family, good luck and go get them, boys.
Treating our customers the way we want to be treated since 1948. BucksIsland.com or call 1-800-I'm-READY. Let our team help you win on the water.
Sense Collision, providing great customer service and high-quality repairs from minor fender benders to full restorations. And Sense Collision accepts all insurance companies. Located at the Crossroads in Moody next to Forever Memories Monument Company. Get the job done right. Give Riker a call today at 205-640-6234. Sense Collision in Moody. It just makes sense.
Back live here at Pete Rich Stadium on first down and 10. Clay-Chalkville continues to move the ball, just trying to burn the last 5:50 off of the clock here. Try to get both teams out of here without any more nicks and scrapes and bumps and bruises than what we already have. We've seen several Panther football players coming off shoulders and, some. Hopefully we can get all these healed up over the next week before we get to Mountain Brook next week. Up the middle. And it's going to be right at the first down marker. We're going to be right at about just a little under 5 minutes left to go in this ball game. That is enough for a first down, so the change move.
Yeah, just simple dives, reads, a couple of sweeps.
Michael Ward and Jordan Perry there with the combo tackle for the Panthers. Maybe a yard down to the 21-yard line. It's just we knew it was going to be a tough ball game. We knew Pell City was going to have to play a near-perfect game just to be in the game in the second half. The penalties, we couldn't have the penalties. As I look over here, we got how many penalties? We go to the Pell City side here. 7 for 95 for Clay-Chalkville, 6 for 65 yards against Pell City. We had to win that column massively. We had to win the turnover ratio column, and we just didn't do either one of those very well, and just could never get much of any offense rolling tonight.
Yeah, just offensively running. They're three-down linemen. They run a 3-4 defense, and I can tell why, because those three guys can basically cover 4 positions out of that, and it gives your 2 outside linebackers so much freedom to be able to play inside or outside. And again, with those down linemen there, Clay's going to be very aggressive. They're going to be tough to beat for anybody.
Jakey and Dunnaville coming out. Sean Boyle coming in, number 43 for the Panthers on third down and 7 from the 19 with 3:45 left to go here in the ball game. Ball's on the turf, and the running back just has to dive on it to retain possession. They'll lose about a half a yard, and here comes 4th down and 8. And out comes the field goal unit for Clay-Chalkville. They attempted a 41-yarder in the first half, and it fell short by several yards.
A little bit closer here, 36 maybe.
Well,
seemed to be about his range right here. He was about 5 yards short on that other one, so he's right at his mark.
This one looks like it's got enough leg, and it does split the uprights. So it is now a 45-0 lead, Pell City against Clay-Chalkville. Let's hit a quick timeout here on the River Sports Network.
Jefferson State is the best choice for my education. You can get a jump start on college by completing college credit while still in high school.
Or get an associate degree in one of Jeff State's high-demand career programs and start earning great pay right away.
How about saving thousands in tuition by starting at Jefferson State, then transferring to a 4-year university? And with online classes and 4 convenient campuses, I can earn a degree around my schedule.
Find your place at Jefferson State. Registration going on now.
Let AV Pro take care of all your smart home needs. At AV Pro, we specialize in creating personalized options to easily and comfortably control your home. Whether you're wanting a movie room to watch the big game or a whole home audio system that fills the inside and outside of your home with your favorite music. At AV Pro, our expert team will ensure that every device works together seamlessly and controlled at your fingertips. Call or come by our showroom for more info.
A 45-0 lead, Clay-Chalkville over Pell City. Panthers taking far side, DJ Wade, and we got a flag on the far side, 40 to our right, which means somebody jumped across the line before the kick.
I always argued as a coach, let that play run and then give the returning team the option what they want to do with that.
Mm-hmm. Well, looks like they're waving the flag off. Yeah, so they've waved the flag off. All right, then.
I didn't think you could do that, but
yeah, I guess so. I guess he didn't see anybody go across the 40 early. Let's do this again, shall we? DJ Wade on the far side. I can't make the jersey number out. It's crumpled on the near side. 2:57 left to go. It's going to be Wade on that far side, returning at the 14-yard line. Picks up a block at the 20, across the 30, and the 33-yard line is where Pell City will take over with 2:50 left to go here in this ball game. And we will get a couple of questions in with Coach Nick Gentry at the end of the ball game here. First down 10 for the Panthers from the 33-yard line. Back in at quarterback is Jenkins, and Jenkins is clobbered. Here comes a flag, and the ball squirts out of Jenkins' hand, goes out of bounds. And there is Jenkins right there on the turf as well. He was out the last couple of series for Pell City at quarterback, banged up. And looks like he's right thigh. Is it a cramp? That's best case scenario, trying to work out a cramp right there.
Yeah, he took a pretty good lick when he got in there anyway, so hopefully it is just a cramp. And
yeah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like they might be looking at that knee.
I hope it's not that.
Now, there is a flag down, too, so you're watching Jenkins there being attended to by the athletic department.
Yeah, I can't tell if he landed on it or if it got twisted up. There were two big white jerseys laying on him.
By the trainers, I'm sorry, athletic trainers.
What'd you say?
I said department.
Close enough.
I was trying to watch the screen, watch the white hat to see what this penalty is going to be, too. What are you hearing down there, Lance?
Dr. Chitani is working on his knee, looking at his knee. They're fixing to get him up.
Okay. Yeah, Rick Chitani there. You see him on the very left side of the screen with the towel around his neck.
Good.
Longtime team doctor here.
At least he's putting some weight on it. That's always a good sign.
So the penalty is going to be against Clay-Chalkville. And it is, looks like a 5-yarder. Yeah, I didn't catch what the penalty was. Did you?
I couldn't see it either.
face mask is
I didn't
what
think
Tiffany
there was
says.
a 5. Well, it may have been from back there.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. First down and 5 for the Panthers. Gossett back in at quarterback. The handoff, it's enough for a first down as Kamari Loves gets a THM electrical first down and lots of extracurricular activity. Right here, you just got to be calm, cool, and collective right here. Don't do anything dumb.
Yeah.
So
he had his helmet come off, and there was
Yeah.
some pushing, shoving.
Malik Watts there. You saw number 55, also a wrestler.
Yeah, Caleb on the run there, and hopefully offsetting after the ball, I hope. 55 has to come out. His helmet came off, so he's got to come out for at least play. And Malik, yeah.
So we cut there. You see all the referees are trying to figure out exactly who and what penalties are going to go. Yeah, let's watch the replay here. We'll let you know what the White Hats decide upon. So you'll see after the play is when everything kind of unfolded. Well, psych. Let's try this again. We got the longer cut here in a second.
Yeah,
Here
you
we
see
go.
Malik, he's getting a hand up in the face mask, and his helmet comes off. Right here, he's blocking 55 right there, and then the, yeah. A lot of frustration. It happens. Got to keep your cool. Two on us. They were offsetting each, and then we got a second one.
Yeah, so that's going to back up the line of scrimmage back to the 31. We just need to finish this last 2:29 on the clock and get this game over with. Let Clay-Chalkville get to the house and continue their march. Let the Panthers get into the locker room and get prepared for next week as we go on the road for the first time this season against Mountain Brook. We stay in region play. First region game of the season here tonight. Kamari Love split to the left of Gossett in the backfield. Two receivers up top. There is the give to Love, running that left side across the 35 to the 37-yard line. That's good for about 6 yards.
Caleb there bringing the ball and get nothing fancy. He's just trying to get in there, work the clock. Hopefully no more injuries, no more stops of the clock.
And clock now under 2 minutes left to go here. Second down and 5. Play action, quick throw far side to Probst. It is complete, and he spins up to the 39-yard line. Good for a couple of yards.
Yeah, quick swing play out there to Probst. And again, they're fast. This is even probably most of their second guys, and they're quick. If they get out there, break down on the ball very well.
Panthers 6 of 23 through the air, 28 yards, 20 rushes, 8 yards, for a total of 36 offensive yards here in the ball game for the Pell City Panthers. Third down and a long 2 for Pell City, seeing if they can convert. Kamari tries to back his way to the first down marker to about the 40.5-yard line, about a half a yard short. It's going to be 4th and a half a yard with a little under a minute left to go here in the ball game. The offense stays out there. See if we can't pick up the first down here. Burn this last 50 seconds off. Again, going on the road for the first time in game number 4 this season next week at Mountain Brook. We'd love to see you out there supporting the Panthers. Gossett trying to stretch it out. He dives and extends the ball. Let's see. It's going to depend where they mark it. Regardless, 33 seconds left to go on this thing.
Yeah, he was striving. He did a good job of diving for that ball at the end.
Yeah, see Gossett even limping there. Lots of ice baths in the future for these Panthers. Yeah, right at the first down marker. They do say a THM electrical first down.
Give him an A for effort right there.
Change move. Clock's at 33 seconds left to go. Handoff to Love, and Love is met behind the line of scrimmage. He tries to tap dance his way to the line of scrimmage. No gain, and do not have to run another play unless Pell City wants to. And again, we'll get a word in with Coach Gentry at the end of the ball game from the field. Tough one, man. You know, this Clay-Chalkville has owned this series. And there's no way to put it, and that will be the ball game. They're going to let it run out. So we'll talk to Coach here in just a second. But you take a look at the all-time series. Now, on the field, 1 for 16. One win, 16 losses for Pell City all-time against Clay-Chalkville. Yeah, last time we beat Clay-Chalkville, only time we beat Clay-Chalkville on the field was September of 2007. Tommy Moss catching that pass in the end zone to the right here as time expired, and Pell City wins 27-26. Heck of a ball game. I mean, I remember that one like it was yesterday. That's the only win Pell City has had against Clay-Chalkville on the field. There's a forfeit win in there as well. All right, let's go down to Coach Gentry. Coach, we knew we had to play a perfect game to hang with these guys. These guys are that's a good football team on the other side.
That's a good football team, but it's just frustrating right now. We got to find our identity. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. We got to find our identity. We got to find out what the missing pieces are. We're going to have to move some people around personnel-wise to find out something. We banged last week, but we got to find out what we need to do. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. We got to find out what we need to do to get this team prepared and keep them on track. This is a good team we played tonight, ain't no doubt. But at the same time, if we do what we're supposed to do, it's not supposed to get out of hand like that.
Yeah, Coach Curley here. Again, you did a good play team, and you were going to have to play perfect. That didn't happen tonight. But what are you going to try to get in the mindset of your guys? The season's just beginning. This is just one game of the region. What do you try to get into these guys as you get into tomorrow and Saturday, and you kind of flush this game, be done with it? What do you get into next week in Mount Brook and the rest of the season?
We got to find out who has heart, man. The ones that want to let it all out on the line, the sacrifices and everything, man. Like, if we want to be great, we got to buy in. I mean, that's everybody from top to bottom, from administration to fans to everything. We got to buy in. Our kids, they work hard, but they don't know how to win yet, and that's the problem right now. And we got to figure out how to get over the hump. I've been through this when I was at Alabama and Jacksonville State and everything else. So eventually we're going to find our groove, and when we do, we're going to take off. But right now, we haven't found it yet.
Coach, during the coaches show, you mentioned when you were at Alabama, and Nick Saban had a saying, you got to hate losing more than you love winning. When you get the players into the locker room here in just a minute, what are you going to tell the kids?
To be honest with you, I'm finna sit down with them, and I'm going to ask them. And, that's the thing. Sometimes you got to sit back as a coach, and you got to figure out what's wrong with the players, what's on their minds, and try to fix it from there. So that's the next step to the process, because that's what it is. It's a process, man. All they've known is losing. And the thing is, if we can ever find a way to fight and win these games that we need to win, then we can get over that hump. But right now, we haven't found that groove yet.
All right, Coach. As always, we appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks. Coach Nick Gentry, head football coach for the Pell City Panthers. As we look in, the cheerleaders, the football team there, Pell City High School Marching Band of Gold playing the alma mater. Scoreboard, definitely not what we were hoping for. Clay-Chalkville 45, Pell City nothing. Let's take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at our final stats and wrap things up here from Pete Rich Stadium. Stick around on the River Sports Network.
If you want great food and a family-friendly atmosphere, then get the Jumbo's Burgers, Wings, and more. Mouth-watering burgers, amazing wings, tasty barbecue, delicious lunch specials, and don't forget about my DJ fries. Located on Old Coast City Road in Pell City. Dine in, carry out, or order online. Jumbo's Burgers, Wings, and more, where good food tastes even better. Go Panthers!
Hey Panther Nation, it's April at Merle Norman Cosmetics, and I'm excited to introduce you to our new venture, Blush Boutique. You already know about the amazing skincare and color cosmetics that we offer, but what you may not know is that we also have clothing, handbags, jewelry, and Panther Game Day t-shirts. Shop local and come visit the new Blush Boutique at Merle Norman. We are located at 1915 Cogswell Avenue in historic downtown Pell City.
This is Justin Franklin with Double Oak Excavation, your trusted professional for anything from retaining walls, seawalls, and concrete to drainage and land management. Double Oak Excavation is backed by an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. We have the experience and track record to make your outdoor project a reality. Contact us today at 205-544-3231 or visit doubleoakllc.com for your free estimate. Double Oak Excavation. Quality, integrity, excellence.
Experienced, dedicated, and determined. That's Sharon Thomas, broker and realtor with RE/MAX Hometown Properties. As a resident of Pell City for more than 40 years, Sharon has developed a deep appreciation for the heart of the community and a real understanding of the local market, helping hundreds of families find their home. Whether it's buying, selling, investing, or property management, Sharon Thomas with RE/MAX Hometown Properties has the resources and experience to serve you. Visit SharonThomas.net for featured listings and services.
Hi, I'm Adam Vandiver, financial advisor and owner of Logan Martin Wealth Management. As a financial advisor, I specialize in helping my clients achieve their investment and retirement goals. I educate my clients on not only how to invest, but why. I have many solutions that can help you achieve these goals. All it takes is having a goal-oriented conversation to find what solutions are most suitable for you and in your best interest. Call 533-0388 or visit LoganMartinWealthManagement.com. Grow the life you want with Logan Martin Wealth Management.
Looking for a little more comfort in your life? Don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. And at Allen Service Company, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems. Turn to the experts at Allen Service Company, where financing is available, subject to credit approval. Call 205-338-2311, 205-338-2311, or visit online at allenservicecompany.com.
Sunbreakers Glass Tinting is now open. Located off I-20 at the corner of Highway 78 and Seddon Road in Riverside. As a Lumar Formula One dealer, we are happy to provide the finest materials in window tinting. Our seasoned and experienced installers are here to guarantee your complete satisfaction. And we offer a manufacturer lifetime warranty on window film and labor. For more, visit sunbreakersglasstinting.com, your #1 choice in glass tinting.
Great food and great variety. It's City Market Grill and Buffet in Pell City. A great selection of meats, fish, vegetables, desserts, and the largest salad bar in the county. And of course, it's all you can eat. The City Market Grill and Buffet in the Walmart Shopping Center in Pell City. Check out their Facebook page for times and prices. City Market Grill and Buffet.
State Representative Randy Wood wants to give a big shout out to everybody that makes high school football so much fun. The players, the cheerleaders, the band, the coaches, the moms and dads, and the fans in the stands. And he's been working hard for the people of District 36 in Montgomery since 2002. And that includes Pell City, Lincoln, Sachs, Oxford, and Anniston. Longtime business owner, Alabama National Guard member, it's State Representative Randy Wood.
Hey y'all, this is Carson Branch from Pell City Auto Plus. I'm the best salesman on TikTok and Facebook. We're located on the corner of Cogswell Avenue and Trust Ferry Road. We offer affordable pre-owned used car and in-house financing for all credit histories. We are family-owned and family-run business. If you're in the market for an affordable used car, come over and see us at Pell City Auto Plus, where we always have a pot of coffee ready.
There you go. Hello? Hello. David, fix that. That's not Nick Gentry. That's the band. Yeah, it was not. We're supposed to turn the scoreboard off when we get beat 45-0. Like when it hits zeros, it's supposed to go off. But that's the final score: 45-0. Clay-Chalkville over Pell City, the defending 6A state champions. And Coach, I think they've got a really good shot at running the table again. I think it's probably them and Oxford going to be battling for the 1 and 2 seeds. I really haven't seen Oxford enough this year. But what I've seen in Clay-Chalkville, what they have, and I don't think they're really open to playbook a whole lot on us tonight. I think Clay-Chalkville probably the favorite for that 1 seed. And it's like you said with Coach Gentry when we were talking to him when he was on the field at the end of the game, is that, look, it's just game 1 of region play. We got a lot more that are just as important. And it starts a week from tonight at Mountain Brook. Let's take a look at if you'll go over our final stats, let's go over Clay-Chalkville's first, and then we'll check out Pell City stats. Our stats brought to you by Allen Service Company.
Yeah, of course, they had a good night. They could pretty much pick what they wanted to do because it'd be 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15. They'd still get the first down. So they had 20 attempts, 12 completions for 170 yards in the air. Again, the good thing, the only silver lining, we did take away their long passes, which was good. And then rushing the ball, they had 43 rushes for 272 yards. It was very difficult to stop them. So 442 yards. And, again, they kind of eased up a little in the fourth quarter there, except they had about 250 in the first half. So, again, they could run the ball, pass the ball tonight. And, again, you don't get 45 points without doing that. Back to Pell City, again, not much offensively at all. Let's see, we're swapping over to him. Pell City. There we go. Yeah, we had 23 attempts passing, 6 completions for 28 yards, and 12 rushes for 2. I have not seen a single digit in a long time. So 38 total yards on offense for the entire game. Young had 5 rushes for 6 yards. Smith had 4 rushes for 17. Jenkins, a lot of sacks in there. He had some good positive yards, but probably 7 or 8 sacks as well for a negative 22 yards. And then K-Love there, 4 rushes for 8 yards toward the end. So, again, offensively, not a lot, but that's a really good defense. Everybody there is fast. And, again, we just couldn't get going early. And then you're pressing and you're having to throw the ball more. And, again, just offensively just – pretty abysmal to look at that.
Yeah, and injuries. Hopefully we're able to get these players on the mend. We have several that came off the field, and towards the end of the ball game there, we saw Jenkins on the field with what looked like a leg injury of some sort. Gossett in there for the last 3 or 4 possessions as he was running for his life, basically. Back there, and then some other players we saw gimping around and limping around through the course of the ball game. So we need to lick the wounds and get healed up in the next 6 days before next Friday when we go on the road at Mountain Brook. Hey, can we take a look at our schedule for the rest of the season again? Speaking of Mountain Brook, as we take a look at the rest of the season again, Clay-Chalkville a 45-0 loss tonight, and then at Mountain Brook we stay in region play when we come back here for game number 5 on the season as we welcome in Huffman, who's scoring some points this year. Then we've got that bye in the middle of the season. Then we're at Oxford, a region game. Then we come back home here to Pete Rich Stadium, taking on Shades Valley, which is a region game. Then another region game, the final one, we're at Pinson Valley. And then the last 2 out of region at Clay Central, and then back here at Pete Rich Stadium against Southside of Gadsden. What are y'all pointing at over here? What is that? All right. So Mountain Brook wins tonight. Mountain Brook beats Hueytown 23-21. So Mountain Brook going to be coming off a win when they host Pell City next week. But back to the drawing board for Coach Nick Gentry and the Pell City Panthers. And, again, we got a lot of healing to do, I think, between now and next Friday. Any departing words before we wrap up here?
No, just hopefully get it back together again. You get your 12-hour pity party, flush this game, and then move on to Mountain Brook.
All right, that's going to wrap it up. Thanks to our great crew of 9 every Friday night here, bringing you Panther football on Facebook, to our 30,000-plus followers there. Also our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. And that's the same thing, 94.1 FM The River on YouTube. And, again, thanks to Andrew Coffey on a camera up here. Andrew, good luck on your run tomorrow. Montevallo, is that where you are? Yeah, he's a cross-country runner for Pell City High School, going to be down in Montevallo early tomorrow morning. Should be nice and chilly. J.C. McLean, better known as Never Nervous Purvis's, not better half, other half, on the other camera. Thanks to Scott Elliott roving the sidelines for us with the wireless camera, the Senator, Lance Bell, our sideline reporter this year, Alan Rowan, David Birmingham on stats, and the coach, Jamie Curley, next to me. We appreciate all of our great broadcast crew, and hopefully you enjoy it as well. I'm Adam Stocks. Y'all have a great weekend. Go Panthers. Oh, I forgot Tiffany. Boy, did you see that? Did you see that mug I got? Sorry, the most important last. Tiffany Studdard, who I wish you would use that sideline camera more. For Pete's sakes, get your head out of your butt over there. Use that sideline camera. All right, that's going to wrap it up. On behalf of Tiffany Studdard, I'm Adam Stocks. Thanks for checking out Panther football on the River Sports Network.